back to the issue that I had with old boy that was at a label or whatever. It came down to some man shit, and he was just saying like a lot of these dudes ain't men.
All right, and check. We in this bitch. Shoot, episode 30, fool. Damn. Let's do a motherfucking applause for that.
La
That's
treintona,
a
bro.
big age, man. Our backs are gonna start hurting.
Double quinceañera, bro. Life from the
Sounds good.
rapture,
Everybody
dog.
sounds good. Quick mic check on you.
Mike.
Great. All right, we good, and we out. How's everybody's week? How's everybody today? How's everybody's mental health today, fool? Mental health check.
Pretty good, man. It's
Good,
good
bro.
to
Hell yeah.
recover from being sick. and-
Everybody was sick.
and high
fool.
hopes, yeah.
Yeah, everybody was sick. Anybody else was sick?
My barber
Did
was
they catch you?
sick.
Huh?
My barber was
Your
sick.
barber?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
that's
It's
what
the
gave me-
worst.
I was
He hit
scared
me
to
with
get
the-
sick, fool. Like, when I heard this fool was sick and he wasn't posting for like a week, I'm like, bro, that shit's serious.
I was sick.
I'm like, bro, you know what? That shit's serious.
That's how you know
dog.
it's serious. You
Yeah.
can't even post that on your bed, you know? Like,
Yeah, I was like,
I'm like,
fuck.
there's no way this fool ran out of Raider clips. There's no way he's out of Raider clips. Dog. I swear to God, dog. What the fuck?
yeah, dude.
But yeah, it was going around for, I guess, like whatever variant of COVID 2025. It's just,
Yeah, for
you know.
sure.
A millionth variation, man.
Yeah, they were pushing the vaccine again. I'm like, man, ain't nobody dealing with that. Anybody got it? You got it?
I got my flu vaccine.
The flu one.
The flu one.
I've never gotten
And you get that every year?
I started to last year with.
Yeah.
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 Why though?
Bro, I don't know. That shit does help. Fool.
It does help?
I used to always get sick around this time anyways.
Yeah.
So I got it last year. I didn't get sick. And I got it this time. I felt bad like the next day a little bit, but I didn't get sick with.
I don't know how to think about that because do you take it? The
No,
yearly
I've
one?
never gotten.
Because
a
they
flu
offer it
vaccine.
pretty aggressively too. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know. They be on you about that. I think you could even get it like a Target and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got it at work.
Yeah. Oh, at work.
Yeah.
Oh shit. You know what? I didn't know that Target is already a clinic for,
Really?
like through Kaiser. So like on weekends when like my son had to go because he was sick, we took him.
Target?
And then they referred us to like a Target like medical
Oh,
facility
shit.
in Target, just like an aside.
just to pick up medicine.
To quick checkup. Just a quick checkup.
I don't know if I want to be sick at
So they're
Target.
trying
I was like, what the fuck?
They're trying to come up on CBS or what?
I guess so. For Target, they already partner up with Kaiser,
Damn.
and it's like we were like, what the fuck? I'm like,
I
cool.
believe it because medicine is an insane
Market.
industry to be in. Even Amazon's getting into
Oh, yeah.
medication and selling through their website too, which is
Imagine you're
kind of
sick
scary.
and you have to go to Target.
that shit
can't
tripped
even
me
go
out.
in
Boy, it tripped me
peace.
out. It did trip me
Damn.
out. I was like,
You
what
might buy something too on the way out.
Some fucking chocolate
sick.
pretzels.
Fucking Target run after your
All
hospital
sick.
visit. Target run after the hospital visit, dog.
Target, I guess they're losing still money, right?
Are
They've been
they?
losing a lot of money.
I
Well,
think they're still on their comeback era. Like
Yeah.
I think they're still like working all that through that shit. Because that fool that was gonna step down, he's not actually stepping down to like next year. And then I think he's just moving to like the board. He's not really like fully stepping down. Like
shuffle.
yeah, for sure.
You know, the quick little
Just
shuffle.
for looks, fool.
Yeah, just for looks.
I
trying
think
to
those
get-
type of companies work on like decade-long plans. Anyways, not really like immediate. Oh, we gotta
No, for sure.
grow right
Yeah,
away. So
absolutely.
they can take hits like this for years, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of boycotting. What Jimmy Kimmel got boycotted? I mean
Did he get boycotted?
The
ABC.
ABC 7 or the
ABC
Disney?
7 Disney. Disney got
Disney
boycotted.
did. Yeah, I saw a bunch.
They lost a couple billion right quick.
I saw influencer cancel his subscription, but it said that it was gonna cancel till next year. So apparently, what happened is he had just bought it to cancel it to post it.
Nah.
So it said
That's rough.
your subscription is canceled and is valid until next year, 2026, because he bought like the year subscription.
No, hey, that's kind of like the people that that bought like MAGA or like whatever side merch, and then they just buy to burn it.
But they still
You
bought
seen
it?
Yeah, they still like supported it anyways. You know?
Yeah, but how do you guys feel about the whole Jimmy Kimmel situation and him? Did you guys see the actual statement that he made about Charlie Kirk? 'Cause I haven't seen it.
I saw the statement. He didn't really say anything that
He
crazy.
did it,
honestly.
man. But they were trying to paint the picture that he was spreading mouse information or false information, right? That's what they were trying to get him with.
And the information was that he was MAGA, right? Or that's
That
what
he
it
was on their side, I guess, is from because that's part of the joke was saying like that government was wishing that he's not one of us,
Yeah,
and that's where they got him. Like, oh, it's not
Yeah.
like spreading false information type shit.
yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of people were trying to be like way too divisive, but I think what really like the the real game plan behind that is like they already have an agenda behind that. I think the real power play was, the network is trying to sell off parts of it. Paramount's been sold off and other companies have been sold off. So the FCC is essentially the company that controls what can be broadcasted on public airways. And the company that owns Jimmy Kimmel's show are trying to go for a sale. So I think it was really a power play to be like, all right, we got to get this guy off so that we can have a clean slate so that we can sell our company off. And so I think that was a real agenda behind that.
Yeah, it was just funny how 1 week people were like using that excuse about censorship, and then when it happened the opposite way, and now they were like, "Whoa, he should have been canceled."
Yeah, why would you do this over his opinion?
Yeah.
And then it's like, nah, that was a bad opinion. Get him off the show.
Yeah, get him off the show.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know. I think it's whack to just see the hypocriticals, the hypocrite right side trying to justify 1 week this, and then the next week they flip it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Especially when a person that was using the First Amendment to the fullest,
Right.
Yeah.
who did not deserve to die because, we all have that right to
Yeah.
talk regardless
For sure.
of whether you're agreeable or not. And so being able to voice his opinion is the most important thing regardless. So I think it was a really big slap in the face to anyone really.
Everybody, to be honest, because
Yeah.
that's what that is.
Yeah.
what-
Because we lost a First Amendment warrior. I wasn't the biggest fan of him, but I respected the fact that he went out there and spoke his mind. And he gave people that didn't agree with him a platform as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What would you be your mindset for going back as Jimmy Kimmel, going back after being canceled for a week? How do you go into that, bro? Do you come in fucking proud, hey, I'm back, or do you go in fucking making jokes?
I think he's gonna come guns blazing. He's gonna be talking shit to everyone.
He has to, right?
I think his ratings are gonna go up again.
I think he has to. He has to come in that way, dog. I don't know
Yeah.
if there's another way to come in.
Because every time this has happened, even Tucker Carlson,
Yeah.
anytime someone's fired from their network, they come back even stronger, even
Stronger.
bigger. And now they have an even more dedicated network or audience to themselves. They have more personal power because they're not tied to a network anymore. It's this person, they just happen to be at Disney or whatever.
Bro, I'd love to be in that writer's room, dog.
Yeah.
Writing that monologue for the opening show.
That one comes back on Tuesday, right? Next
I
Tuesday.
think tonight, right?
Tonight.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
quick.
shit.
Because
That was
the
quick.
news channels have been outside the building all day, and they record during the day.
Yeah.
So they've been showing people coming in, getting ready for the show, and then they've been showing the line of the crowd that they have
Yeah.
in going in too. So I feel like he's just gonna double down and just go all out. What are they? Everyone's watching him, and what are they gonna do again? Take him
No, they can't
off
do
or
nothing.
what?
And also, it's normal for late night hosts to be talking about politics. It's what they
expected.
do.
What's
eh.
expected.
That's what me and Compa Raider were talking back and forth because he was like, "Yeah, you can't be talking about the president all year and not expect it." I'm like, "Fool, you do know late night. That's what they do.
Yeah.
How many skits do we see about Hillary Clinton?
I think it's really important they talk about that.
It
'cause
is
otherwise
important.
it's
it's
taboo.
the most important to
Yeah.
use to use comedy to
address real topics.
address real topic and see
That's
how
how
dumb
you get
shit
to the
is.
people,
Yeah.
through that,
Yeah.
through comedy way.
Yeah, so I thought it was whack. But shout out Jimmy Kimmel. I support Jimmy Kimmel. Folks. I support his freedom of speech, and I support anybody, even Kirk's freedom of speech.
Or the Mexican that works with him.
Yeah, and
Guillermo.
Guillermo. Shout out to Guillermo.
Guillermo, a motherfucking red carpet
Come on the
legend.
show, bro.
fool.
Come talk about it.
We should get that fool in the fucking show. And also, I want to shout him out because he was the first late night host to bring a corrido artist to his show, Latte El Cano, which shout out to the homie Jeff Echo World and Shooter Rick. They were part of our production. I was going to be part of the production. I couldn't make it, so Shooter Rick filled it in. So shout out to them. But for me, it was just Jimmy Kimmel to be canceled over something that he's always doing, criticizing the whatever presidency, is there. It's just whack. It's lame. And I'm glad that he's back.
On top of that, he gave so many kids the opportunity to go see artists that they otherwise never would have been able to see for free, especially. That's sick. A lot of my youth was hearing about people just going to the One Iota concerts that he would set up and just go and watch free shows all the time.
Yeah. Shout out to Jimmy Kimmel.
But also, there's this big shift of traditional television to doing your own shit on YouTube. I think you were talking about the last episode how YouTube's this growing platform of everything, dog.
Yeah, it
TV
is.
shows, fucking podcasts. you seen Conan? I think Conan's now
Yeah.
doing a podcast, so that's kind of like a late night
Oh
TV
shit! I'm
show.
about to check to
So it's
Conan
crazy, bro.
O'Brien.
I think there's a big shift coming, dog. Especially even like in journalism, dog. Lately, we've been meeting a lot of people that do journalism, like,
Yeah.
and they do it online. They do it through like Instagram and TikTok, bro. But it's people feel more connected to that kind of journalism than actual news reporters right now,
Yeah.
especially on the streets.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think even that has evolved, right? For like now, journalists are like people on TikTok doing
live
videos.
streamers, fool.
Live streamers.
Richard, shout out
You got
Richard,
your
Diana Lu.
yeah, you get your 44 Vato doing their. Everybody has like there's people doing journalistic work out here and shit,
Yeah.
you know, and it's evolving, it's changing, it's forever. I don't think nobody trusts the legacy media no more.
Fool.
I think both. We've seen too much, and the right has exposed them so much that we're just like, damn, they're just a laughing stock and shit.
I also think it's the way how you digest the news.
Yeah.
Like 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 younger people, like the same thing with the radio. Like they don't watch TV, they don't watch cable
They
like
don't.
that. Like it's all streaming, it's all YouTube, it's all like Instagram, TikTok. So it just depends how you consume the algorithm or the news or whatever's going on at the time. So
And I think for my majority of the people, they do TikTok. TikTok is their number one news source nowadays for everything. TikTok is bigger than Google. So for the most part, everybody's getting clips from there anyways.
Bro,
So,
those people are so important. I follow this guy. He goes by Both Sides News. He literally will like talk about a political discussion that's going on today, and he'll cover both sides. You
Dope.
know, so he'll have an argument with himself. He'll be like liberal Larry and then like Democratic Dan or whatever.
Interesting.
And they'll be going back and forth on the talking points that
That's
both
good to
sides
see
will
that,
do.
fool, because traditional television does not do that.
Yeah.
It's all one-sided, so that's cool to see that, especially see it play out. Like, that's interesting.
So I saw that guy when he had like 5,000 followers or something. He's at 500,000 in a few months.
He was tapped in.
Crazy. But it's such a great service that he's doing too, because most people don't have the time to go read
Back
an
and forth,
article
yeah.
about a single topic.
Yeah.
I have time to go watch a 1 minute condensed version of that an article would take like 20 minutes to do, and like talk it in depth. And then especially the both sides thing. Kudos to him, man. Just a genius, really.
Yeah.
Being able to cover both sides and have a fan base where you are, in between, instead of catering to one side. So he really has a very large audience to his benefit.
sheesh. What you guys think about TikTok might change their algorithm? Or they're going to change their algorithm for
That's pretty crazy, man.
in favor of, I guess, U.S. controlled?
Yeah, so essentially TikTok, the U.S. Portion of TikTok has now been purchased. I think like 80% of it has been sold off to it for the U.S. to control, at least in its own
shit.
country. And so just a few months ago, we already had a moderator come in to TikTok so that they can moderate like hate speech and stuff.
Yeah.
And now this is part of like a way to go beyond that and literally control what we can and can't see throughout our just passing by on our algorithm. So it's really, I think it's kind of crazy because it is going to sort of change the way everyone functions. The way I'm sure, like even the meta of how we like.
Yeah, dude, it controls what we
consume.
take in,
Yeah.
and we have biases in us, bro. Sometimes we don't see the clearer picture of how we're taking in information and redigesting it ourselves and like outputting that into the
Yeah.
world. We
Yeah.
take stuff in and hold it in sometimes, and then it comes out eventually. So, yeah, it's a crazy thing to think about, dude.
Is it crazy though? Because would it match like a algorithm that's like an Instagram? Because even that government is behind that as well. Meaning like I'm sure Instagram has a
But you've seen
office.
stuff that like where Instagram will blacklist an account. Like,
Yeah.
it won't show up on my timeline, but that guy's just constantly posting. But for some reason, it's not on my timeline.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
What I'm worried about is just trying to see what isn't going to be shown anymore, because there's a lot of, I guess, primarily political stuff on TikTok and stuff, but it's just really the stuff that we got to notice, like, what are we seeing now on TikTok? And in a few months from now, what's missing and why, what would be the, like, thought process behind why we're not seeing certain content anymore.
I just want a less sensitive TikTok. TikTok is super sensitive.
How so?
You think so?
Yeah. If you can't any word. TikTok is the most sensitive one. any word, any
Oh, yeah,
you
you're
gotta
right.
you gotta censor
Yeah.
everything.
Like you can't say alcohol.
You can't say alcohol. You
Yeah.
can't show alcohol. They can't
Yeah.
show
You
nothing.
can't say like murder. You have to say.
You can't say
Off
murder.
themselves,
Off,
off.
Unalive.
Not even, yeah, unalive. Yeah.
Unalive's a new word. It's
The
probably in the
popular
dictionary
one,
now. It's
yeah.
probably in the dictionary now. It wasn't
Yeah.
before.
And
Unalive.
they monetize a lot of content a lot. You have to like shout out to Vashti.
Vashti?
She gave me
Blueprint.
the blueprint for
It
it, and
worked?
I've been 9 out of 10. I've been
Vashti.
so my TikTok is back to being monetized, so that's good for me.
Yeah.
Because for a minute I was getting like strikes for shit that I was doing over here.
Yeah.
Like this clips, I would get striked.
Yeah.
And oh, it's not original. I'm like, dog, it's from Da Vinci. So she gave me like a little template, added a little bit more information to it, and then so I submit that, and 9 times out of 10, they approve it. So I'm back to like try to get some like generate some money that way and shit. 'Cause TikTok is a.
Crack the code.
I've been going live more on TikTok. I've been going live even on the YouTube, just late night, just testing things out, try to monetize more, and even like the live on Cool Media, like yeah, it's trippy. Like the views, by the time I'm done, it'll have like close to 1,000 views. So even that algorithm is a little trippy, but yeah, I'm just I'm hoping that it's less sensitive TikTok
Yeah.
because they're more sensitive with us and they're not like I don't know, it's just weird to me. I didn't like how the Chinese government could control because you know you gotta have ownership. Let's say you have a company in China, right?
Yeah.
The Chinese government has to control a little bit of it, right? Mm-hmm. Like a percentage. I don't like that. I didn't like that they could feed us all these lies.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I'm
they
glad
do
that
have like a stake in all their companies. That is the crazy
it's
part.
a thing for like if you're gonna have a company in China, they have to own a percentage of it automatically, by the law, and it never sat well with me that like all these facial things and live, like basically they could spy on anybody, you know, at this point, fool.
Anybody can nowadays.
Yeah, but you rather have your own country doing it than a foreign country, fool. Right? In my opinion,
Well,
right? Oh, what do you think? What do you think? Would you rather have China?
Unfortunately, we already are like sort of
course, they have to be.
influenced heavily, more than heavily by foreign interests.
Okay, you're going to another one.
Well, that's what it comes down
So,
to.
let me put this in. So,
Yeah, for
as
sure.
we're getting the TikTok thing, we have Palantir in talks about making like a database for the entire United States.
Yeah.
There's a movie that came out years ago. I forget what it's called. I'm sure you guys will remember it. It's the one where you can essentially predict when someone's gonna do a crime before
Oh,
they.
yeah,
even
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Fuck. The one with sheesh, yeah.
Yeah. See, I can't even remember it, but I know you guys know.
Minority Report. Yeah.
So, Palantir is essentially going to be that because Palantir, the head of it, Peter Thiel, super billionaire, genius, a little bit
We're
of
definitely
a
muting that name, but yeah.
odd guy. But essentially, the government's already going to be able to create a database of everyone. Like, if you've ever gone to Disneyland, they have something like this where you'll walk in and they scan your face and they'll let you in.
Yeah.
So something to that degree, but you know, the entire United
Everywhere,
States, there's CCTV cameras everywhere, and that's what a lot of people criticize about China because they already have that everywhere. They already
Everywhere.
have
Top
recordings
tier,
everywhere.
too. Top tier.
You know, and there's a lot of like minus 500 credit memes out there because as soon as you do a crime, your credit score drops over there. So we're getting to that stage too, and like. Yeah, sure, our government's doing it, but I don't think any government should have that type of overreach, especially in the land of the free. You know, like
I just feel as everything is going cyber now, for like cyber hacking, cyber wars.
Yeah.
There is no other fucking like.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to know everything, what everybody's doing, regardless.
And I agree. It is just scary, regardless, to to see that coming.
'Cause even like 15 years ago, that was scary to know like the government could know everything you're doing, right? But now it's just like normal. You just
You
know that they
expect
know
it
everything.
now. You fucking
You expect it, fool. You expect them to read your DMs, what you type in ChatGPT, any weird patterns that they notice from you. Like, no, they could just do. I'm just glad that it's no longer China. Honestly, if I'm just gonna keep it a buck, yeah. I'm just glad that it's no longer China because that didn't sit well with me. That they were also being exposed for pushing narratives on American culture and not doing the same type of situation for their people.
Yeah,
So-
that's why they added the STEM thing on TikTok in the United States. But I don't know anyone that uses STEM. Do you guys ever scroll to the STEM thing on
I've
TikTok?
seen it.
Nah, what is that?
it's, you know how you have like For You, Friends,
Yeah.
and then there's STEM,
Oh,
science,
okay,
math, you know, arithmetic, all of that stuff. So there's a category specifically just to learn, but no one's using that. You
No.
know, everyone's just scrolling on that For You page.
If I don't
you
see
know?
Raider, dog, I'm on the wrong page. Dog. I go to the other
Go
one.
by Raider.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see Raider on the STEM.
See, look, and that's why I don't open videos of people that sent me stuff. Like, I get a lot of homies.
You don't open videos?
I don't open the videos, so I don't want to have their algorithm and my algorithm. Dog. You know, I don't want to pollute my algorithm.
Yeah.
Shout out to Poncho. That would be sending me some like midget shit. I'm like, dog, I do not want to see some like shit in my algorithm because as soon as you watch it for more than a second or two, fool, now you have that being pushed.
What are they,
to you.
like wrestling though? Or
I don't know. That fool on some other shit. Poncho, we know you, fool.
You don't fuck with them?
Huh?
You don't fuck with short people?
No, but I'm saying like they are very niche. Like you know, he'll say.
And then you're-
What's your algorithm
Yeah.
look like right now?
My algorithm is honestly like cleaning stuff, like either a garden, like shut up.
he's saying that for the camera.
See, my algorithm is workout, earth stuff,
Sick.
mental health
That's a
shit.
Charlie Kirk quote, bro.
Nah. Yeah, basically just yeah.
Hey, it also depends on the type of day. Too.
Yeah.
The
Type of
time
day?
of day. The time of day. Yeah.
For mostly like yeah. You know what, like cleaning things. Like you know what got me when they clean like a grill with certain product and it's just like
Yeah.
oh shit,
Just
they clean
watching that
They
shit.
got you, bro.
You know what I've been
got
getting?
I'm getting old,
The
fool.
Chinese got you, dog.
I've been getting a lot of religious stuff lately. And I've been-
Well, you've been in that wormhole, fool.
well,
Was it the
that,
due to the rapture or no?
No,
Oh.
no, I'm not into that at all. Like, I think it's kind of dumb that people thought the world was gonna end today. And but that coincides with my whole journey with like Christianity and God and Catholicism and stuff. I've just been getting closer to God lately. You know?
What
I've
does
just
that-
been getting
but
closer to
what does
God.
that mean? What does that mean to you?
And I think the biggest influence behind that is seeing the evils of the world and seeing that I want to be able to protect my family.
Yeah.
And the first way to do that is by getting right with God, being mentally and spiritually prepared, and then all the other stuff comes second. So the stuff with God, like, and we were talking about the rapture thing today. Literally, there's a quote in the Bible that says, "Not even the heavens and or the angels will know the time or day or place, that will happen." But the rapture, funny enough, I was reading into it. I think it was actually made up in like the 1800s, and then popularized when it was added to this version of the Bible called the Schofield Bible, which is a version of the Bible that like came with a lot of extra stuff that like people saw that was a lot of crazy stuff. Specifically, the rapture is one of the bigger things where like it talks about the end of the world, where no other Bible ever talked about that period. And so there's a lot of theological stuff that like I can't wrap my head around because I don't want to like portray myself as a
For
Bible
for sure.
professional.
But
or
even
whatever.
then, even talking about that stuff, the scriptures like that,
Yeah.
that was someone controlling the algorithm at that time,
Yes,
dog, and it kind of
it
influenced who we are as
is,
the people
it is.
today.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's pretty much the same thing that's going on now,
Yep.
in a different way because it was in text. But whoever controlled that, like,
Yeah, I think it was a pastor that brought that up. The
rapture?
the rapture thing, and then it just sort of
just build upon it
Yeah.
and just add and just
yeah.
add and add and add.
To some degree, people want to make fun of it, and then there's a portion of people that believe it, and then it goes out of control. And I hope no one was injured or anything.
Absolutely.
Because there's some people that are unfortunately not strong-willed, and they will like freak out or take drastic measures over the smallest things.
Absolutely.
So,
And by getting close to God, what do you mean? Start going to church, or is it
we
really?
are getting I'm trying to go to church more. Honestly, I don't go enough. I go like once a month maybe.
Oh shit!
It's still good.
I think
more
that's
than
not
me.
bad considering
That's not
people
bad,
haven't gone in
fool.
years.
That's more than me, bro.
There was a
That's more
point I
than
hadn't
most of
gone
us.
in a lot, like maybe 10 years. So I just want to do that. I want to get closer to God. I've just been finding myself sort of looking for God more lately.
Okay.
And like I said, it's like there's a lot of atrocities happening around the world and a lot of spiritual battles going on, and I want to be spiritually ready, or at least mentally ready when the time comes. If I, knock on wood, anything happens. But just to be able to say, comfort my family, my friends,
Yeah.
and have some type of godly influence in me. So
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I am looking more for God, man. You know, I think He's my Lord and Savior. You know, so I've gone out and said it, and like a few times throughout the passing months, and I've felt a stronger and stronger bond lately.
Did it have to do something with you seeing too much of what's going on in the world that
I've been seeing a lot of death online, man.
Yeah, I
unfortunately, and a lot of atrocities that I wish that I can personally be able to help with.
Yeah.
You know, there is like a modern day Holocaust going on right now that
yep.
unfortunately we can't even talk about.
or
You know,
or even criticize.
There is laws.
You can't even criticize
in-
both sides together because
There's like
they're what do you
29
mean?
countries.
There's only one right way.
There's
I was
about
like, what the
29
fuck?
states right now that it's illegal to criticize this country that is committing the genocide, or else you'll be fined like $1 million. You can't boycott them willingly, or else you'll be fined and sent to jail. So it's, you know, it's unprecedented times.
Yeah.
Always we're on unprecedented times, but it feels a lot more real now.
Is
you know?
it though? Or has the world always been like that?
It's
Just
always,
like,
I think it's.
I think like
What I've been thinking about is I don't think there's ever been peace like fully like ever.
I
dog.
feel like there's always darkness. In
Yeah, there is always
the world is
darkness.
full
And
of
also,
darkness.
the older we
dog.
get, the more we're like, "Fuck, dude!" Like,
Yeah.
I didn't see this as a kid. Like,
Yeah.
you're open to so much more, bro, and like understanding like how things work, and you're almost like, "Fuck, I've been lied to my whole life." Like, that's crazy, bro.
But that's sort of the thing. The older you get, the more you see, the more you realize you can't do a lot, but also
Yeah.
the more you realize that it has to be orchestrated to some extent. You know?
course.
There's way too much evil in the world for it to not be influenced by something. And that's why I'm trying to get right with God.
That's good, bro.
Yeah,
So
I fuck with
fool.
that, fool.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. I feel like finding ways to like bring peace within yourself is great. Especially you're right. We're seeing death everywhere, dog, and even like with the recent shootings and like it's just so crazy. For right now, it's just I just appreciate like my time at home with the family more. And just on the smaller things, you know, just learning how to appreciate the love that's around you, and just be glad that you know,
Yeah.
we are in the better side of the better side of the coin than
Yeah.
other people that have.
We're incredibly privileged, especially
Yeah,
we're in Los
incredibly
Angeles.
privileged, fool, yes.
Absolutely.
But I think that gives us the ability to, you know, mourn for others too.
Yes.
Because a lot of other people are in the positions of not being able to worry about anything else but their own well-being. We're in the positions that we're well enough off to worry about those people, and so that we should voice concerns for them. Otherwise, you know, when you guys were in high school, middle school, talking about the Holocaust and stuff, I'm sure the teacher was like, "What would you guys have done?" And I'm sure everyone, the expected answer would be like, "Oh, I would have done the right thing," you know. So that's what's motivating me right now.
Yeah,
Doing the right thing.
yeah. Hey, are you doing the right thing? Are you cutting Starbucks out? Are you cutting Target out? Are you cutting all these all the way, or
Yeah.
are you
I
trying
pretty
to
much
like?
don't shop anywhere. I eat like 90% of the time at home. I meal prep. I'm on a diet right now. So.
Nice.
So I'm trying to, you know, it's a whole body thing, you know,
Yeah.
your mind, your body, your spirit.
It is.
And so I'm building myself to be healthier too. I just had COVID for like the third or fourth time, so obviously I'm like, damn,
Congrats,
this isn't
bro.
going away.
Is it COVID or a flu? Like,
Dude, at this point they're like intertwined.
it's just
you
a
know?
have to
flu,
be.
right?
I
But
think COVID's always been
yeah.
intertwined into the flu, anyways.
yeah,
like,
right.
But I did test positive
did?
for COVID, so it was COVID.
I didn't test myself. I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's just a flu, dog. I'm not gonna go ahead and get a for what? What is that test gonna help us out with? Nothing.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay for the fucking test.
Yeah.
Oh, like, man.
I just got the at-home stuff, you know,
Yeah.
the swab and stuff. But it's just good to know because if it's a flu, I'll go near my family somewhat. If it's COVID, I'll step away from my grandma, my grandparents
Yeah.
for a while. You know, I won't see them just
Yeah.
because they're more vulnerable. So I want to watch out for them.
Yeah, for sure. I think when I'm just sick, I just separate myself from everybody for like some time until I get better. But Yeah, sheesh, fool, you are. So the rapture, anybody else? Back to the rapture. Did you guys believe it or what?
Nah, dude.
No?
No.
Anybody in your family?
No.
Yeah.
I don't
Just a
think it
regular
was.
day.
For me, like I'm just hearing about it today.
I think it was more. Yeah, I don't think it was like infiltrated into like Latino talk or like people like that look like us. I think it was on the other side of the coin.
But do you think maybe because of the lack of religion, that's because like Latinos are less religious, way more less religious now than before.
No.
Like nobody of my friends besides you go to church, fool. Like I don't really know people that go to church.
Dang.
So as I'm saying, maybe that we're not religious as much as we used to be before. That it didn't really impact the household. Like,
Damn.
yeah.
I mean, if you want to get into it, I mean, like, I would consider myself atheist for years, you know?
Oh, okay.
Like, a deep part of me always, like, wondered, oh, what if? But I didn't believe in it. But I think it mostly had to do with the way that churches work.
Operate, yeah.
And operate.
Which is another darkness in the world, for sure.
Yeah. And, I always grew up like mocking, Catholic priests and stuff because unfortunately there's a large percentage.
Also,
that,
I already know what type of high school people you were. You were one of those rocker fools that were like, fuck
He was.
religion.
He admitted it.
I was a rocker
He
fool.
admitted it. He was in the bands.
And it's not like I made fun of like the whole religion.
No,
stuff.
no.
I was like in a church choir for years too.
Yeah.
Even one, I considered myself atheist.
But I think the thing is, they're like, they don't allow you to like criticize or ask about. Like they expect you to like follow in line.
Yeah.
So once you start asking like, oh, what if? They're like, oh, nah,
Yeah.
you don't belong here. So that almost pushes you to be like against it like completely.
Yeah.
Because they push you out as soon as you question it. But
Yeah.
in all true theory, I think you should be allowed to question things, even if
You
you fuck
should.
with it or not. Like,
I think the biggest thing, biggest turn off from religion when I was younger is I saw religious people doing the worst thing.
Oh,
Absolutely.
facts.
They were the biggest critics.
Fuck,
They
fool,
were
yes.
going out and doing the biggest sins and then going to church and being like, oh, like I'm forgiven.
Yes.
Which, yeah, sure, but also it like being forgiven doesn't mean you can go out and do whatever you want.
Yeah. You're right, because I've seen even like on social media, people that I know personally and things that I know, like people that will preach this Christianity to the people. And I'm like, bro, like you were just in Tijuana looking for like underage. You know what I mean? I was just like, what? Like
Damn,
crazy. And then
heavy.
those are the ones that are like waking up with a prayer on a video and they post it. And I'm like, damn, it's always the most religious fools. Like you're right. And that kind of deters away from like, but for me, I just like I find that it's great for humanity for people to believe something bigger than them.
Yeah.
Because it does keep people with hope. Because some people need that little hope for them to survive on a daily, though. So I'm pro it. I'm pro, like you said, but it's hard to find people that are actually religious nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, like, but from my personal belief, I do believe there's a God. I believe the world's too beautiful and too much shit to not believe in a higher power from my personal stance. And I don't even go on the religion route, you know, but I just, you know, I've experienced enough to like feel like there is a God, you know? I just feel like things work out when they got to work out, you know, when you
think about all the chances of what's created right now. Like, damn, that's crazy to think about what God is here today. Like, it has to be a greater power.
Has to before, you know, how organisms work in the world. Like everybody feeds off something. There's cycles within everything that we do, to what we even have recording and like and you know what, God could be a fucking alien. You know, never know. But I do believe in a higher power. I don't know if I believe in the whole heaven thing or hell thing. But I'm open to the possibility of being where like your energy teleports to another dimension, and then maybe you start another situation over there.
It is all like energy, no? Like,
It's all energy at the end of the day.
I've always liked that
We're
idea.
atoms, we're energy, we're like balls of energy,
Stardust.
dog. Like, even after we're gone, our energy still is existing within.
Yeah. So I believe in that. I believe that's why even like it's very important to keep people that are not negative around you because
Absolutely, bro.
energy fool infects, fool. Energy infects.
I was one of those people before. I can admit, like I used to be like that, like non-optimistic. Fool, like look at everything, like like make a joke about it because
Yeah,
I
me
didn't like
too.
it or I didn't like. You know what? Like
Yeah.
a lot of times, jokes
You're right.
is the
You're
way around it. Like being an asshole, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low key.
You're like, well, I'm keeping it real.
Yeah, fool, but
That'll
when
be
you
your-
look back, you're like, yeah, dude, I was hurting.
Yeah.
You know, I was saying shit because I was hurting.
Yeah, for sure, fool.
Hey, this is a crazy pivot, but because we're talking about like the biggest hypocrites, I saw some statistics about how like anytime there would be like an RNC convention or something, the grinder servers shut
Oh,
down.
dude, I think I've seen that.
What?
I've seen that article, dog.
Anytime there's a convention of Republicans, or I'm sure the Democrats too.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
like the grinder
I think
servers
politicians in
shut
general,
down,
politicians
dude.
in general, like
Oh no, yeah, but they've been caught the most, right? On some
Yeah.
weird shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
hey, would you guys like to be cremated or was like?
For me, cremated.
I've seen
Cremated.
some of those things where you can get like cremated and
Into a
turn
tree.
into a plant. Yeah.
Turn into a
That'd be
fucking
cool, bro.
bonsai
That's
tree.
crazy, yeah.
I think cremated, fool, because at the end of the day, you're gonna get back into that anyway. So
Yeah.
for me, it's just cremate and give back to the earth.
You want them to dust you off on 60th Engage?
60th engaged.
Back on big.
You know what I
ashes,
would like if I was to like say like cremated. Just go put it where I was born. In that street. Just put it back. Just put it back. Just in that street because I was born in a house. I was born in a houseway.
Oh, where at?
Oh, that's
I was
dope.
born in Michoacan in this like shack, which is like had animals, like an animal stable there.
It's beautiful.
So
Damn,
just like
Jesus.
Yeah, I have to say. And I when
Except
I
for the hair, dog.
when I was born with the umbilical cord on my neck and I was blue.
dang.
Oh shit.
So I wasn't alive so my uncle helped out
Wow.
to bring me back.
came
from
in
that.
ready to go
Hey,
out.
man, that's a
Yeah,
miracle.
so like so for me I would like that. Just put it back where it was born and like in that street. Just recycle it back.
That's
nice.
dope, fool.
Yeah, I think for me it's just that because for me I'm very mother nature, taking care of what feeds us and like being conscious. That's why I stopped fucking littering out there for.
Fool, I don't litter, fool.
All of that, fool,
I don't know
I-
how people do that shit, dog.
Yeah, I can't even throw away like let's say I have like an old water bottle that somebody drank half. I collect it and put them in the plants. So I can't I'd rather give it back.
That's a deep-rooted Mexican in you, dude.
Yeah, I can. I'll put them on the side and then I'll put them back into the plants.
Because does your family do the bags and bags thing?
Yeah, we actually
Yeah.
do. But for not for the trash, but just for like using something else. So
Yeah.
let me throw away this but not really all the way.
Yeah, we're keeping a low carbon footprint, you know?
Yeah. We stopped doing I try to do less water bottles at home.
Trying,
fool.
bro. This is my attempt at trying, like not to. Do
I
more
just
water
got
bottles.
mine 2 days ago, and I still haven't gotten it out of the counter. my girl got me this big ass one to keep me I gotta finish 2 of those to keep me good for the day, and it's been there washed, and I still haven't
Dang.
grabbed it. So
It's a habit, fool. It's
Yeah.
taking me slowly to remember to carry this shit and bring it around.
now one of my kids will stop drinking water bottles too. So at home we got the delivery service. We're up to 6 gallons, like the big ones.
Oh, dope.
And not enough no more, fool. Because now we're drinking more water. Now that we have a dispenser with
Yeah.
cold water.
It's
just
life-changing, honestly. the
Hey, how much is that?
dispensary.
Food is expensive?
It's not like 20, 30 bucks, right? 20, 30 bucks with
How often?
Like a month.
a month.
And then the dispenser is like 200 maybe.
Yeah, I think like a rental. It's like a rental fee, like I think a couple dollars. You
shit.
rent
Oh,
it?
nice.
Yeah, you rent it.
What's it called? You don't know?
I forgot.
check it
I think
out.
Sparklets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
If
sparkling.
I'm not
yeah,
mistaken,
sparkling.
Sparklets.
You can get it at Sam's or Costco's and stuff. Too.
But we're drinking way more water now. Now we upped it up to 6. We started with 4. Now we upped it to 6, and now we're like, oh shit, we're gonna need some.
That's lit.
I'm like, oh shit, because the
You're
kids are drinking. We're
well-hydrated.
drinking more water. We're
6
drinking.
5-gallon jugs?
Yeah, 6 5-gallon jugs. Fool.
A month or a week?
A month, fool.
Oh, that's-
Like we're like getting through them, and it's not gonna be enough. So we're like, oh shit, we're drinking way more water. I'm trying to remove because when the kids drink water, they'll squeeze the fuck out of that shit. All of that is fucking
the
toxic
microplastics.
food. Just
Yeah.
boom, just thrown in your mouth,
Yeah,
dog.
right,
Like fuck. Like I had and I didn't like the kids using that. Even like paper plastic, I rather do. Paper plates. I'm not doing no plastic cups or like stuff like that. Like no, let's just try to minimize it as much as we can. And now we're throwing the trash. My girl has us throwing the food on the green, in a green
compost?
bag
Compost.
to compost it on the green.
Nice.
All of that, like,
But it feels good. You
it
know?
feels good, though.
To
It
know
does
you're
feel
doing
good,
something
fool.
that you're proud of, and like this fool said earlier, like even connecting spiritually. That's
feels
a
good,
way to
fool.
connect spiritually, dog. Like be like, you know what? I'll give back to like the world that that I came
Yeah.
from.
and I've been into like trees and plants now, like in at home and like like tapping them and like showing them a little bit of affection. I've been into that lately. Like
That's
just
good.
giving back to the things that give us.
Dan, come to my backyard, dude. I have too many plants.
Right here, they're all right in the studio. They're all
Come on my
dying.
yard, dog. Come on my shit.
And then like so in the studio, my plants have been dying, phone. So I got the subscription, not subscription, but Easy Plant. They
you
got
get
me,
it?
phone. They got me.
You
man.
got it?
Is that a
Yeah.
thing?
He was talking about getting it.
plant
Like,
It's
subscription?
pricey. So there's a system that the way it's potted, and I guess like it has like a double pot.
Yeah.
That it waters itself. So you only fill it up once a month. That's it. We fill it up once a month, and then I don't know how, but the plant gets the water itself.
Man, they figured out how to do the subscription for everything.
yeah, dude. We're gonna subscribe for oxygen next, fool.
And it hurt because it's like, damn, the same plant you're paying almost $300 for, dog. You could get a bigger, same plant at Home Depot, but the only problem is like, damn, you gotta keep it alive. You gotta keep it alive. Like you get palm trees for like $30, $40 at Home Depot, but you gotta keep it alive.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
You know, they were trying to charge for like more horsepower for a monthly fee. Like, let's say your car gets like 500
Yeah,
horsepower,
yeah.
but you can unlock 600 horsepower
crazy,
for
bro.
$50 a
That's
month.
Damn.
What company was that?
Every company is at some point try to do that. I think it was Kia or Hyundai that tried to do that at some point. And it did not go well.
Yeah, I just even insurance now. Well, they're trying to give you only 6 months policies now, like car insurance. Like dealing with that too
Man.
is like fuck.
What sucks is knowing that they're not even 100% guaranteed to help you out.
Cover you.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's just man, everything's just turning weird in this fucking
Yeah.
state in this country, and I don't know. I just
Dude, but the math behind that is crazy. My sister is an actuary, so she does the statistics for like if this group of people or like how likely they are to get in an accident or whatever, and how much their insurance costs and stuff do. So they'll charge it by like the perk of the company, so like for thousands of people, and so they'll figure out based on all this math, and I hear her talking about like millions of dollars, so we gotta divide it each individually. This all right, $300 a person a month or something like that. And there's some complicated stuff going on in the background.
But at the end of the day, that's all that shit's made up numbers. Somebody
It really is,
Somebody
though.
fucking made
Yeah.
up a number. It's like, okay, let's start here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they just modify as they fucking please to, you know.
but even the insurance game, it's like a volume thing, right? So they make tons more,
Bro, they're-
and they actually
Yeah,
lose.
for what the fuck?
They make tons,
That's where all the
tons
fucking
more.
scamming is.
Yeah,
Dog, that's
where
what the
it
government
goes.
runs on shit, bro.
Yeah, okay. I want to bring up a topic. So, rapper El Moreno Mexicano. I don't know if you know who he is. He's been buzzing the last couple of years. Well,
You guys interviewed him, no?
we interviewed his brother Drex,
Oh, Drex.
which is a very trippy story within itself. Two brothers that were raised in two different countries.
So Moreno was the one raised here or over there?
Moreno was raised in Mexico, in Guerrero.
Drex
So
was
he's
the
like
one
a
raised
he's like
here.
a black Mexican. Black. He's black.
Afro Mexican.
Afro Mexico from Guerrero.
So you're
'cause-
saying these are brothers separated at birth that live two different lives?
One
but
in
they're
the
both
US?
rappers?
Yeah,
both
one in the,
That's
rappers
sick.
and
But
but
both
one in the US
successful.
Oh,
and one in Mexico.
That's so
and
cool.
both successful on their lanes. Fool.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And
Hey, we gotta buy the rights to that movie.
yeah,
What are we
fool,
doing?
that's a crazy. Cause yeah, so
Now
one
it
of
got
them,
even worse.
oh yeah, so the brother that's from Mexico, he got in DUI
Dang.
in an accident, and he killed he crashed into a family, and somebody passed away.
Shit.
So now, like, damn, like, it's crazy because of like,
It was crazy because he's been here like a year, 2 years.
yeah, just
He
recently.
barely got. I don't know how he got fixed to come over.
Yeah,
But he just like reunited with his family, and he got a lot of attention, like because his brother was rapping, he was rapping. So coming to the U.S., he already had like a fucking platform.
Yep.
He had it made, dude.
Had it
Like
made.
as long as he was consistent, like he was gonna do great shit, bro.
yeah.
That's
So, but it just reminds you for like on a split of a second, like people's lives change. You know, like
Bro, even when I haven't drank for like a year and a half,
Oh,
but
shit.
even when I was drinking for like the last 5-6 years, fool, I couldn't get behind the wheel, dog. Even if I had like 1 or 2 drinks, fool, like I just couldn't do it, fool. Like I couldn't be like, nah, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not gonna drive, dog.
Yeah.
I just couldn't, fool.
Sometimes it's you or a family, you know. So
Because sometimes I think most accidents that are DUIs, you're not even over the limit. You're just like kind of drunk.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's just a trip for to just see like damn like shit just happened and to see like damn and to see his brother mourning like damn like fuck like
He knows his life's
like he's reminding people like yo remember he's a good person, but I'm like damn still a decision like that like you gotta be grown about that because people pass away for in tragic like that and yeah it just sucked for it just sucked to see Drex deal with that
For sure.
Yeah, let's talk about one before we get the guest in here. Let's talk about you just dropped some merch, fool. Let us know.
thick ass food.
Yeah, pretty much, fool. We just been looking for ways to like keep funding what we're doing, and that's one of the reasons I've always liked to make shit. Like I just want to make shit I want to wear. I have the homie Marvin who like fuck it, let's put it out there and start selling this shit. But to be honest, I just wanted to make shit I want to wear personally.
Nice.
But yeah, it's helping fund a lot of the stuff we're doing and keeping going type shit, But yeah, check us out, SLA Clips, and yeah, hit up Marvin's DMs because I'm not dealing with no orders.
That's sick, dude. That's cool. That's cool.
So the brand is 911.
For now, we just threw that on there, dude, because I've been getting a lot of love for the logo.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure I put something on it just so people don't fucking take the logo and use it. I just wanted the name. Or so,
no, you're right. You're right.
Someone could look it up and like find me and then try to get some merch, because I've been getting lots of love from people that I don't really know. So it's cool to just have the name. So if they see a shirt on someone, they can just see the name right away and
trademark that shit.
Yeah, and it was dope to see the community way, like the community that you guys support you guys back.
Hey, I would.
And it's been happening for the clothing and the drone when you had the mishap with the drone.
I would never have expected it, dog.
Like the community standing with you guys because you guys do show the love back. You guys take time out of your day in your lives to like go to these businesses and help out and put these stories out. So make sure you guys do follow the homies and place an order on Marvin because this fool won't send it. Fool probably keep the money.
but even like, hold on, let me speak a little on that. Even like meeting journalists that went to school for journalism, giving us love and calling what we're doing journalism, dog.
It is journalism.
That's like love, dude. I'm like, bro, you studied this shit, dog. I didn't get a chance to go to school, but I love this shit. Like I never looked at it as journalism, but getting love from journalism has been cool to see, dog. That's been love.
And it goes back to the way journalists are evolving now, So like, just you're part of that wave, and you also had a gallery, an art gallery.
Yeah, we had some photos displayed at Mid City Mercado.
Shout out Mid City.
Shout out Jasmine and Mid City Mercado. They just turned on profit too, and yeah, that's something we're kind of looking into too, dog. Like going somewhere along that route or splitting the business into two ways,
Yeah. No, shout out to that. I did see that you guys drop hats, you guys drop shirts.
Just make you a website.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Brandon, we need you.
No, you guys got a shout out today too, right?
Oh yeah, Pero Like, and it's I think they're a division of BuzzFeed.
Oh shit!
Cool.
Yeah, that's true.
They're a division of BuzzFeed.
Yeah, that's dope, fool. No,
that's dope. Getting recognized.
Getting recognized for the work. Cause you guys do put in the time and effort, and like you said, fool, no one's watching, but the fruits of your labor is happening, and make sure you guys tap in with the homies and support.
Shout out Marvin.
Shout out to Marvin, South Central Clips also, and damn, though, that's dope, fool. It's dope to see that. Today David didn't make it. He had an issue. He had diarrhea, but
but shout out his candle, his candelita, bro.
He's getting ready to launch. David's getting ready to launch his candles.
Hey, I've been taking that shit everywhere, fool.
Yeah,
Fool's
I've been taking my candle everywhere
it's
I
like
go.
an aphrodisiac or what?
The weed, OUD. I forgot how to pronounce it.
Yeah, he had like a weed. He's been trying out, and I think now he locked into how he wants to promote his stuff and kind of collections. But he's dropping. I want to say in a couple of weeks or probably a month or so.
Hell yeah.
He wants to be very hands-on because he was even looking to like buy lighting equipment. I'm like, fool, we're here. Like, nah, he wants to like have it like hands-on where he's at.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, dope. Like, all right, cool. Get hands-on with it. I told me, hey, all you need is just to be artsy with it and create stories, tell stories, and why the sands. And I told him to get a mic to do voiceovers on his reels. And to connect with the people, and I told them the people will fuck with you if they relate to a dope story. You do have a dope story, David. Yeah. Just get it out there, and he's always been a good photographer, even though he stopped doing it for like 15 years.
No, yeah, that fool has a great eye for videography.
Yeah,
all the posts he's been posting have been sick, and there's a big space for like candles, bro, especially catered to guys. Cause, dude, honestly, other than like that, I'm shopping at fucking Ross. Marshalls, Target, like fucking
There's
ghetto ass
a,
candles.
there's a reason where there's like baby wipes and dude wipes. You know?
Yeah, but shout out to
Shout out
everybody.
David.
Shout out to everybody getting their little fucking
Candelita.
Little hustle on.
little hustle on and growing that
Hey,
for it.
you almost have to, bro. You
Have
can't
to,
fucking
fool.
sit still,
You
dog,
can-
in this economy, dog.
Yeah, in LA you
You
gotta
gotta
have
find every fucking
You
means.
gotta
have
be
to
able
have
to
a
flip.
side hustle. Huh?
You
Yeah.
can't be without it, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't be able to survive without it.
Nah, for sure. That's what
hard.
is very important out here. So make sure you guys tap in with them, and we're gonna have a special guest coming in, and then we'll get back right now.
Hopefully
And
the
we're
rapture
back
don't get-
on, and we are back with a special guest today. Shout out to the homie Sham pulled up.
What's the deal? What's
Damn.
happening, man?
Glad you pulled up.
Yes,
It's cool
sir.
media.
SHAM1016, man. Appreciate y'all having me.
Shoot.
For sure.
Uh,
me.
You know? Come on, man.
Yo, I was
What's
going through your work, bro. I'm like, God damn, this fool has fucking epic videos and shit.
Yeah, you know, that's just having the eye for it, you know.
Let,
And really-
let us know where you're from, a little, where you grew up a little bit,
For
get a little
sure.
history on you.
Yeah, for sure. Straight from Centinela Hospital, Inglewood, over to
Aw.
90th in Vermont, man.
It only makes sense,
Yeah,
honestly. You know what I mean?
yeah. I can't claim I'm from Inglewood. I was just born there. I went straight to 90th of Vermont. And
90th
then-
Vermont.
Hell
Oh, okay,
yeah.
another South Central baby.
Yeah, you feel me? Grew up over there.
Sheesh.
Right down to King of Vermont. So spent a lot of my time over there.
Okay.
Off of King of Vermont. Shit, just getting bussed from Vernon and Vermont by Manuel and all that shit. I done lived a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah.
Though. From there to North Long Beach, you feel me? Back to the east side, you know. It's all around. But those are my like main places. You feel me? 90th of Vermont, 40th place in Menlo, King
Yeah.
of Vermont, you know, that whole area.
Oh shit! How long you been doing music?
Man, seriously, well, my whole life I always been good with words and shit, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But seriously, like 2016, that's when I really started uploading shit to the DSPs and all that, and getting with my boy Corey G and just locking in and shit. Then came out with my first like official album, I would say 2021. You know what I
2021.
mean? Like Everybody's Enemy, that was like the start. That's the one that got the notice and got the name out
Yeah.
there, you feel me? And that shit, I just been rolling since.
Dope.
And what came first, like music or videos or like what?
It's all coming together. You get me? Like, I know what I want my shit to look like. I know how I want to represent myself. So without the music, I wouldn't have the directing or the creative directing
sure.
shit going. You feel me? And then that was the first thing that made me fall in love with rap. You know,
Yeah.
the music videos before the actual music. You get me? Like the first music videos that I ever remember on 90th was "Can't Stand the Rain" by Missy Elliott and that "High" video by Juvenile. You get me? Like
Yeah.
those are the shits that was like burned into my brain. You get me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, shit, you remember the box?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I remember
Like,
the box too, for
yeah.
sure.
So before Pops got locked up, me and him would just watch that shit all day.
Yeah.
So like, at that time, like the Block is Hot was one of those videos that really burned in my brain by Lil Wayne. All My Soldier, If You With Me, where you had that video by Wayne. Like, it's just so much shit that
Yeah.
I remember based off the music videos that really like made me be like, nah, this is what I want to do. You know, like
That's fire.
this is exactly what I want to do. You feel me? So yeah, it all came together.
And like even growing up, like around that age, who were you bumping? Like what was your type of style of music that you?
Shit, man, my first album that I bought with my own money,
Yeah.
first rap album was Guerrilla Warfare by Hot Boys. You get me? Like, I'm really in it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, and my mom would tell me stories about when I was a baby and shit. Like, I'll be crying and they'll play The Chronic.
Oh.
And I'll stop crying. I bullshit you not. Like, real shit.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm
South
like,
Central Babies
that's
lullaby.
some South Central
Facts.
shit. Like,
Lullaby for a baby.
yeah.
For real.
And she like, I had this little, you remember those? It's like a baby sling that they put in the doorway and the babies
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
stand up and bounce up and you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they'll play that shit and I start like, you feel me, jumping up and down and shit like that. So I guess that just always been an influencer in my DNA, you know what I mean?
So even growing up, like as you get your own identity, you're
Yeah.
already a teen. Are you heavily influenced by the West Coast, or at that point you're already like
Man.
just rap as a whole?
I was influenced by everything.
Everything,
You
okay.
know, like being that my uncle was a big music head, my Uncle Kevin, Waterboy. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to
But,
Kevin.
him just being a huge music head, like this is when music was coming out on Tuesday. So
Yeah.
every Tuesday he guaranteed to
Yup.
have every bit of every new album that came out, whether it be
Yup.
the Blueprint, whether it be fucking Southern Hospitality, the Chicken and Beer, like
And if you have to plug on Mondays, the Mondays that they'll slide through you.
And
if you have to plug on Mondays,
then we start getting the DJ Clue tapes.
Yeah.
Then we start getting the
all
Dynasty,
the Clue
Rock,
tapes.
Yeah, you feel
All
me?
right,
Rock La Familia.
for sure.
So East Coast had a lot of influence on me. You get me? But naturally, of course, the West Coast. I grew up around it. You go outside. Like I remember being with my uncle at lowrider picnics. You feel me? Going to these different places and hearing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just our background. That's our backdrop to growing up in LA. You gonna hear Cali's Active. One of the songs that influenced me the most as far as my flow was Wrong Idea, Badass, the first verse. See me, I'm about my money, my paper, I'm about my dollars, popping collars. Yeah, like that flow, that influenced a lot in how I rap now. You get me? So them, Nas, Jay, my influence was everywhere.
Yeah.
Like Juvenile, one of my biggest influences. Like I said, Missy Elliott, probably the biggest influence. You feel me? Like, just
and I can see why visually.
Yeah.
She pushed the envelope
like,
for that.
Crazy. You want to represent your way, how you come up and how you see yourself. So seeing that Han video, we didn't know what New Orleans looked like. So we saw that. I was like, yo, these niggas got the Ferrari and the Jets. Like, what? Man. This shit is crazy. And just seeing Missy like, yo, what the fuck is this? You know, and then I start getting more into it. You start seeing people like Lil X at the time, Benny Boom, seeing their videos. Then I'm watching the Hard Knock
Shout
Life
out Benny Boom.
documentary.
He did the Tupac movie, right, as well?
I don't know.
Benny Boom,
I can't call it. But yeah, I don't know. I was just really deep into it. Whether it be the mixtape era, whether it be just the videos. So I would say, the West Coast influenced me, but my influences, they don't just stop there. It's East Coast, the South, heavy. You get me? Texas specifically, because that's where my family from, my mom's side. So really got into a lot of that, a lot of
Dirty
Zero.
South.
Yeah, a lot of
You
Zero.
can't love rap without loving every aspect of it, bro.
Right.
When you think about it, Texas is like our musical cousins. You get me? Like, as far as in the 90s, it's a lot of synths. You know, a lot of our drum patterns.
Screwed,
the
lowriders, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you
DOC,
think about it, our shit is really our cousins. If you listen to
the
like
DOC, the
you
DOC.
feel me? You feel me? So
DOC.
you listen to ESG, Swanging and Banging. You listen to early Zero. You listen to early UGK. It sound like West Coast albums.
Right. Nah,
Early Scarface, the Ghetto Boys. That sound like, you know what I'm saying? Those are like West Coast leaning type of albums, but that's just our sound because a lot of our people come from there. You get me?
But even some of that comes from like the Memphis sound, like the early Memphis.
Exactly.
The early Memphis days, the tapes, that influenced the Texas sound. And then they came over to the West Coast. So there's a lot of history like all across the board, dog, to be honest.
So I did my homework. Like, you know what I'm saying? I started studying shit that was before me. You know, like if you're going to get into something, you got to study this shit for real. You really got to do it. So, yeah, my influence is everywhere. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
No, I can see it. I can see when somebody is very well-rounded, you can see the way they even bring their art out, even in the visuals. Like, how did you get into even creating visuals like that? Like, did you start to do with the camera work, or what was it?
Nah, it was more so like my partners Drew, my boy Allen. Like, we've been working together for a long time.
Yeah.
So, like 2016, that On My Side video shot by Allen and my boy Paul. I knew exactly what I wanted. I always been a person that even if I'm not shooting it and I don't shoot, I just know what I want. I know what this shit's supposed to look like.
Okay.
I know what I like. Like I said, I grew up watching videos religiously.
It's like creative direction, right?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. And you know what? That makes the job easier for like a DP.
Exactly. For a DP, for the director, for the AC, for everybody involved, for the gaffer, for the person that's lighting and everything. I know how I want my lights to be. I know how I want it to hit. I know where the shadows should be. You know, I know, like, I have all these visuals in my head, and then a lot of the times, like, I'm the person that's putting together the mood board, the shot listing, how I want the shots to look and shit like that, especially depending on what song it is and what mood it create.
I can definitely contest to it. He definitely knows how to put together a full-blown treatment. I will definitely tell you, as far as like when we started working together, he picked the songs and exactly what he's talking about: mood boards, spots, locations.
Like,
even
I'll
down
write
to,
up. Like,
I
what?
want this light right here.
That is so dope,
I want this shot right here, and then
he knows exactly.
I want the feeling. Like, I want you to know what type of feeling we going for, so I'll write that up and shit like that. But
and then how did you guys meet?
Shit, just being around in the city.
You know, me being just a fan.
Yeah.
Starting off as a fan. I will say that I actually jump in right around when Everybody's Enemy comes out. And I was a big fan of the merch that he dropped around that time. And then from that point, just everything creatively he was doing, I was just a huge fan of. And then we met actually at a freestyle one time that we was all at. And that was like the first time I really got to introduce myself to him. From there, it was just like we would see each other around, just showing each other love.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it got
And he
to a
grew
point
up close to where I came
Yeah.
from. You feel me?
coming
Like
from the same areas and stuff like
yeah.
that. And then, like I said, we're working with Bell, and got to a point where, like, I would always tell Bell, like, you know, if it's one person that I would say we need to reach out to, you know, get to some of these visuals together,
Yeah.
I think we should really holler at, bro. And, you know, and Bell always speaks to it, like him having to curb his ego in that situation, like, you know, because to reach out to another artist is, you know,
Sure.
it's
Yeah,
not, it's
for
not
sure.
the easiest thing to do.
Not the easiest thing,
it
yeah.
ain't.
It's not the easiest thing to do, but let's just say with, you know, Sham being the way that he was and so receptive to it, let's just say he made it to where it was never like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he definitely gave us good spiel, real good spiel, you know what I'm saying, throughout this process. So,
Yeah, I understand that this shit is bigger than any one person. Like, we all just moving parts to a bigger
Yes,
machine.
yes.
And I think that we need to really understand that and really take heed to that. Like, the West Coast is bigger when we come through as a renaissance and when we come through as a unit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's too many separate parts trying to move instead of just being one, you know what I'm saying, one unit to push forward. And I think that's why we always gonna be kind of divided.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be harder for us to make it, you know, further than we want. Like last year, we saw how big and how strong we was as a unit when the pop out
We
happened.
Loved
can
it.
control it,
Hell
dog.
You know?
Coming all together, we can control it.
Yeah.
all.
We ain't seen that before. The closest thing to that is when I saw Detroit did that when they had Team Eastside
Oh, yeah, no,
and all
for
that
sure,
shit. They
yeah.
had the 42 Doug concert,
yeah,
but
that was a big one.
that was a big one. But we ain't never seen no state,
That scale.
no city do what we did at the pop out. You know what I'm saying? As a unit, and we look good.
Yeah,
you
we
know what I
did. It
mean?
was, man, it was
So-
an amazing fucking visual for sure.
Exactly. So imagine if we did that on the everyday and we had, you know, artists fucking with other artists and reaching out to them. Like, bro, I fuck with what you do. Help me do this, I help you do this. You good at these are your strong points.
Yeah.
These my strong points. Let's work together and make this shit go. You get me? Like, because if one make it, everybody else gonna make it. But
You're right.
everybody want to be the man. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
You
Just
can't be the
'cause.
man all the time, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
you're
right.
right.
You can't be the man
Yeah.
all the time, but you know, I'm a big believer and a big proponent in collaboration. As long as we solid, we integral, and we really stand on some shit, I'ma fuck with you.
Yeah.
Now, if you want some fuck shit, I can't do it. As a man, like I can't fuck with you.
But
Man. There's a lot of that out here.
There's a lot.
A lot of you little punks. A
Yeah.
lot of you street punks out here, man.
But like even comparing it to like 2016 when you just barely got started getting into it, it's changed, right? Like it's changed a lot, right?
A lot.
A lot.
Hell yeah, a lot. You just look at the algorithm and see.
Yeah.
You know, the algorithm just changed in the past year, damn near 6 months. Like, it's
Yeah.
ever changing.
Because now you're seeing artists more like they're putting their their colors to the side.
Yeah.
And then they're getting to the bag. They're
Yeah.
more receptive to like collaborations and
course.
that.
Well,
and moving as
unfortunately,
a
it's
unit.
politics outside of our control that play
Yeah.
into dividing us and stuff, you know. But in reality, we're all one big unit, and we should be that way.
Yeah.
And then also at the same time, we kind of got the same barrier that's holding us back or trying to push us out, which
Yeah.
is the industry.
Yep.
A lot of the times, these record industry, these companies and shit like that and labels don't want to fuck with West Coast artists just because of the reputation that we probably
Yes,
have and
that's the
being
best.
real from the Death Row days. You get me? Like, it's a lot of these execs that got done pretty bad back in those days that's holding on to that. So, you know, we still fighting against that stigma. Then on top of that, unfortunately, a lot of their big investments came out here and got killed. You know what I'm saying? So it leave a
We
sour
do have-
taste
we
in
do
their
have
mouth.
a
We got a
bad
lot
history,
working
yeah.
against us. We done
Yeah.
robbed everybody.
That's crazy.
Like, we done killed
Keep it a
everybody.
stack, don't he?
But it's some real shit though.
And,
So
and
we
they
working
also
against
hate
that.
us. They also hate us because through social media, they always see California's always great. And,
Yeah.
And,
They hate us, but
and
they
all the
talk
East
about it
Coast,
so much.
yeah.
They hate us, but talk
real.
about it so much and want to come out here.
Yeah.
You got to come to LA.
Yeah, you have now you do for
you
music.
have to.
But I've always tell them
You
like,
don't hate us for real. You love us, man. It's okay.
but even for like, it's good for artists. Like I always say, you do gotta get out of your city.
Absolutely.
Like you do gotta go to New York. You
Yeah.
do gotta like tap into the South.
Yeah.
You know, you do because you gotta expand you as an artist and try to get booked over there as well.
Absolutely. And
Catch
even
waves.
even outside the country though. You know, I
Yeah,
lived in
outside
Berlin
the
for a
country,
little bit and I was
yeah.
able to travel around and shit. Like living in Germany changed my perspective.
Oh yes,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
fire.
Staying out there in Berlin for a minute. And then I'm over, just even on some fashion shit, I'm seeing like, what's the wave over there? Then I'm going to London. I'm going to fucking like Camden, Brixton, all that shit up in London and seeing how they play out there. Then I'm going to Budapest and Paris and shit like that. So it really fuck up it changes perspective a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need to really travel way more and, you know, gain a broader perspective. So, and back to your point about going to New York and touching down out there, I would suggest a lot of people do that because if you're really taking it serious, because if you notice, a lot of LA artists that really pop, they spent the time out there.
Yeah.
You know, during that whole cinematic, during that whole creative control era, that blog era shit, whether it had been Nip, whether it been TDE, whether it had been Dom, they was out in New York
They were out there
for a while.
And they were actually popping over there first before they were popping over here.
Come on, you get it.
Real
Yes.
You gotta go play out New York, man. Touch down, put feet on land, and fuck with New York. That's why we just out there. Last month?
Yeah.
Or the month before?
Yeah.
Fucking around, and there's love out there. You know what I'm saying?
And also expands the sound. It kind of gets you out because I feel like that's like our biggest barrier that LA rappers don't bubble outside the city. Like you have people that they buzz, but they just stick there.
They get satisfied with that
They
shit though.
do.
They get satisfied with
the
local
car
fame.
and that's it.
Yeah, let me get a cool little buzz there. Let me get a whip. I'm cool. I'm gonna be in the hood.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm trying to do some fly shit, man. I'm trying to go see these different countries, get these passport stamps, get some more passport stamps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
Get some more of those. And just really get a different feel. Going out to New York, that did a lot for my inspiration. I've been going out there since 2012 and shit. So once again, expanding your mind and expanding and letting you know it's way more to this LA shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's too easy to get caught up here.
Yeah.
Especially when you're from here.
It's
like,
very
you gotta
too
go
easy.
touch.
You
know
get too comfortable out here.
Yeah.
You do.
I
Hell
mean,
yeah,
I
you
get
do,
it.
for
We
sure.
got good food. We got good weather.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy to be like, this is cool. Nah. I'm trying to go travel and see some other shit. I've been doing this for a long time.
For inspiration as an artist, I just feel like if you're just stuck in the same place,
Man,
how are you
what?
gonna evolve as an artist?
can't.
You gotta go taste other things, try other things,
Man,
see other
come
things.
on,
to
man, go to New York,
expand
be in
your-
their projects,
your
man.
paintbrush, yeah.
You feel me? Shout out to Carver Housing, man. Shout out to the Polo Grounds, man. Shout out to East Harlem, man. Shout out to West Side, Uptown, everybody, man. I love Harlem.
How do you bring those experiences into the music more so than just like the wordplay and stuff?
Yeah.
But like the production, are you like taking risk with the production too?
Of course, but I never been I never been sectioned off to one sound. My sound has always been different. It ain't been necessarily West Coast all the time. You don't really know I'm a West Coast artist until you hear me speak.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, until you hear me talk,
Yeah.
you wouldn't. I get that all the time. When I was in New York, they thought I was from over there. People hit me up like, bro, you look like you at home. You look like you at home. Like, you fit in so much, but I'm a West Coast dude. Like, I'm a West Coast nigga. So, but I don't just stick to that. I don't make LA my personality. It's like a bad bitch. You know, you get to know a bad bitch and then you be like, oh, that's just you being bad is your personality.
That's it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not with that, man. It's way more to this. It's more substance. It's more experience to this shit. And just even beyond the music, beyond the artist, just as a man, as a person, it just help you grow.
Yeah,
So being out there, it really just added more confirmation and also just more experience to what I already do. And also just on some fly shit. Like, I'm always looking at the fashion shit. I'm always looking at like, you know, different frames as far as like shooting and directing and just getting these different ideas. Like, I don't just keep it in one little box. This shit is going to inspire me overall.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then even releasing your first tape in 2022, like how did that feel to you? Like now I have a project out there that people could look at.
Yeah.
Were you a little like hesitant to that?
For
Or
sure, like I done did the projects before, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done did it back in fucking, 2010, like 2010, but it was whatever. But it was cool. It was cool to do that, get your local buzz. Shout out to my boy Gibby, shout out to Keith, Bookie, Tim, LADT, Dirty Legends, all that shit. Those were the days, man. Rest in peace, Mikey. But we had a little movement going, and then from there, you know, I took a break off it, went to school, and shit, went off to Fresno. Shout out to Fresno.
Shout out Fresno.
Yeah. Shout out to my partners in Fresno, you know what I'm saying? More experience living out the city.
Yeah.
But
That's important. Especially
very
at a young
important.
age. Early
Very
20s,
important.
Go out there, dog.
Man,
go
what?
experience it.
Duh, I'm in Fresno. I'm going up to the Bay for the first time. At that point, I'm
that's
I'm
fire.
just riveting and running up and down California. So, like I said, experience is different. It's outside of LA. You get me? Like I'm an honorary Bay Area nigga too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, going back to that, it was dope to see the reception to it first and foremost, and then just seeing like, oh, I had a concept, stuck with it, executed that shit. You know what I mean? Like that shit was super dope to see. Like I said before, I had projects out, took them down because I didn't like them. But this was the first project that I was like, nah,
Standing
this
on
is
this right
this
here,
that
yeah.
one. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then from there, shit, the name just started getting out there. People was fucking with it. It started to be the buzz. Like, who the fuck is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then yeah, so
Even around that
proud of
time,
that.
I feel like at that point, we were already getting more used to West Coast artists being more on the
Yeah.
artsy side. You had the
Hell yeah.
Tylers, you had the Vince Staples, you know,
Yeah.
what Schoolboy Q did with his rap career.
Mm-hmm.
So now we get to like experience to see more LA rap, but it packaged differently.
for sure.
And it's dope to see that. For
It's
sure.
a lot more of that happening.
Yeah.
It's a few of us, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's starting to happen. It's starting to be a little artistic renaissance
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
artsy
Hell yeah.
guys, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Between myself, City James, with Basewood, Mark Lux, Slum Sons, like it's a good group of us that's making this shit go. Bell with us, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a
Lot of
it's
good
a
creatives
good
that's out here
creative
that's
shit
doing
going on. It's looking good.
Absolutely.
You know?
How do you prioritize your creativity? Being tapped into so many spaces, how do you dedicate time to like fashion, music, creative directing?
That's the thing. I don't do the fashion. I don't get fly because I'm a rapper. I just get fly because that's me. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, "Oh, I'm a rapper, so I got to figure out what does a rapper wear? What's the fly shit?" Nah, this
They
came
go with the
before.
logos.
Yeah, nah, this came. You feel me? Custom
Yeah,
piece
yeah,
by
yeah.
Gustavo, man. So, bro, you know, little custom joint, you know. Yeah, but anyway, the thread count crazy. Anyway, but this is just who I am.
Yeah.
It's not a thought. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you ask, how do I prioritize? It's more so like for me, or how do I prioritize what comes first? My shit, their shit, because you know deadlines be happening, but I always prioritize my shit. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and write my shit first, and then I'll go and do that after. I've been that way since I've been working. Like I always prioritize time to give to the art before work.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, like it's a weird thing, because I'm just like, nah, if I got to do something for work before the creative shit, I believe in the work shit and the job shit more than the creative.
Yeah.
So I got to prioritize this before this. So that's just how, you know, that's how I do it. I don't care if I got to get up early, 6 in the morning and get my shit done and write this verse and come up with my treatment before I do something for somebody else. I'm going to get my shit done first because that's my priority.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, you know, you can't help everybody unless you help yourself. So that's where I'm at with it. It start there, and then everybody, I got y'all after. But this is what got me to this point, and I'm gonna keep doing this, and I believe in myself. You know what I mean?
And
So,
do you put the same detail when you perform on stage?
Of
Like, are you still
course.
very like?
that's my
meticulous?
favorite part.
Yeah, right.
We don't do no background vocals, man.
Oh,
This shit,
yeah.
for real. We
That's
don't
what
do
I'm
that.
talking
Y'all
Shots,
stop
shots.
doing that. Stop doing that. We don't do no background vocals, man. You got people coming out to hear the experience. If you fuck up, you fuck up, but that's part of the experience.
It is.
It's about how you bounce back, man. At the end of the day, we are artists. We are performers. We are fucking like thespians. Like when we on stage, people forget this is a stage play.
It is.
You get me? Like this is a real experience.
And what you give it is what you get back.
Exactly.
Like if the fan like I might not know your music, but if I see you gave it your all, hey, let me go catch some merch on the
Yeah.
side. Like let me go support
Come
the
on,
homie. He
man.
did his own. Let me go buy his album right here. Like
Let me go see what
it
it's
matters.
about.
It matters.
Yeah, it matters your personality and just who you are. You know, even beyond the music, when I perform, I'm gonna give you experience. I'm gonna give you me. I'm gonna let you know something. You gonna remember something about me. You gonna remember me either talking shit. You gonna remember my fit. You gonna remember the shit that I was.
back
talking.
visuals in the
Yeah, you
back.
know what I'm saying? All that. You gonna remember the song. You might remember me calling somebody out in the crowd or
Yeah.
something, but it's an experience. So I like you. Back to your question. Yeah, I take the same attentional detail with everything.
Yeah.
With everything, inside art, outside of art. I'm very big on detail. Moms be making fun of me like, you got OCD.
Yeah.
Like, you got OCD.
Sometimes it takes some of that, to be honest.
But I be so particular.
For sure.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, I'm real particular about shit.
But that's better than being indecisive, to be honest.
That
dog.
part,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I can't stand an indecisive
sure.
motherfucker or an indecisive bitch. Like, I can't stand that shit. Figure it out. But yeah, I'm very particular. I'm very intentional
Yeah.
about everything that I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And also, you mentioned that last year was a very big year for LA rap. But
Mm-hmm.
do you feel like the LA rap scene took advantage of that situation?
Couple people.
Couple people?
Yeah, I think a couple. Actually, yeah, more than a couple because everybody dropped after. Like,
Everybody did
especially
drop.
like when GNX dropped. Everybody on GNX, for the most part, they dropped the album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? AZ Chike, he got the torch right
Yeah.
now, obviously.
AZ Chike,
Yeah,
I think
Chike
he
got the
did it the
torch.
best, right?
He did
just
do it the best.
Flipped it the best, and even the way he carries himself, and is like down on the fashion and the way
Yeah,
he's
he up
He
in
put
the
in the
ways.
work, too. He been
Put in the-
working for
and
He's
he's
been
smart.
working for a long
And
time,
he's
but
smart.
he listen. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yes.
He gonna listen. He not gonna be comfortable being just in LA from what I see. You know, he got the game and he listening.
Yeah.
And also, people sleep on Peso. Like, he took
Shout
the
out
opportunity
Peso,
and ran
yeah.
with it, and
Yeah.
he dropped the album.
He did drop
And
an
he
album.
looking different now. You know
He
what I'm
looking
saying?
way
Like,
different.
you could tell the price a little up
Yeah,
now.
the
So
price is up.
I would say those two specifically, like,
Facts.
they definitely on the varsity team right now.
And also, AZ Chai got on the stage with Kendrick.
He got on
Kendrick.
The only
stage.
one that got on stage.
You know what I'm saying? That was real life, a passing of the torch.
Even hearing his story of how he got on stage, like he wasn't
asked.
like he didn't let his ego
For sure.
get in the
He
way.
didn't
Like,
let-
yo, let me
exactly.
That
try, let
ego,
me
yeah.
try, let
Ego.
me try.
Yeah.
And it seemed like it wasn't gonna do it, but he kept trying until,
Kept
bro,
going.
like he got the
Hey,
the
if
fucking
nothing else, he manifested it by getting the jacket made.
yeah.
Facts.
Nothing
Yes.
else.
Facts.
He definitely got
Yes.
the jacket
I love
made.
seeing that
just
shit.
like, you know what? I got the intention of knowing that it's
Yeah.
gonna come through for me.
Yeah.
It's all
That's what happened.
intention. It's all intention, man.
Yeah.
So
True.
yeah, I would say it's been those two particular that I saw.
Yes, you're right.
They the
You're
ones
right.
that's,
You're right.
You
That's
know what I'm
those
saying?
are two
Really
people.
taking the ball and just going with it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
up next though. I ain't
No, no,
tripping.
hey, no, I
I ain't
see-
gonna lie. I'm about
no,
to come through.
Yeah.
I just
You
seen
feel me? Break through. It's a
yeah.
couple of us that's about to break through this motherfucker.
You seen
So,
Gina
And
Views
on that
gave you a
topic,
props?
speak to me a little bit about the renaissance you're talking about that you see right
Yeah.
now. How would you define it, and where do you see it going?
Well, I was saying that we need to have a renaissance, and I do think that it's starting to be a shift, just overall in the music industry
Yes.
right now. The gimmick shit
It's
is on the way
out.
out.
For
Show
out.
You get me?
authenticity's in.
The intentional artists are in. The messages are in. We want some quality shit.
Yeah.
Niggas is tired of eating fast food.
Straight
you know what
up.
I mean? We
Yeah.
want to go to Fleming's. We want to go to motherfucking Eddie V's and
That's a
get some
clip.
good meal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real,
ADKT, get some good sea bass for real.
Something, you know what I'm
So in LA specifically, I think we well do for that because like I said earlier, anytime LA cracked, it was a group of us. You go back to the blog era.
Yeah.
You think of Dom, you think of fucking Pac Div, you think of
Active, damn.
Scheme, you think
Blue
of
and Exile.
yeah,
Yeah.
you Blue and Exile. Fucking
You got,
who
of
else was
course,
at that time?
T Flies.
Casey, Tyler was
Casey
in that,
Veggies,
in
yeah.
that
He was
in
class
that
too.
same
You know what I'm
pocket,
saying?
for sure.
TDE at that time too.
Yes.
So just imagine all them people coming
Yeah.
through, like that global cooling event.
Yep.
All of them coming through at the same time. So we do for that. So I see it being the cream of the crop. I see it being an intentional artist that's going, not saying that a lot of people ain't intentional, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The
for
people
sure,
that's
for
really
sure.
putting the art first,
Yeah.
that you could tell like, nah, this different. They took some time with this shit.
Yeah.
You know? They didn't just grab somebody that was just shooting with a camera and they pulled up and we got it. Nah. You could tell they had a gaffer. They could tell they
Had a
had
shot
lighting.
list.
They had
Yeah.
a shot list. So like I was saying earlier, it's like shit. I would say myself, Bell, City James, Mark Lux. Those are the ones off the top of my head that's pushing this shit for real. You get me? Like that's really taking this art shit and really like being more than just performative, but being intentional with it. This look like a show whenever they pop out. You know what I'm saying? This shit look like theater when it pop out. We ain't too cool to do some different type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think this renaissance is gonna be different just because we finding a new pocket. When we think about LA, it's low key. LA is a place of extremes.
Yeah.
So when you think about LA, it's like two crowds. You got the hood crowd, you got the banged out shit, you know what I'm saying? Which I fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I grew up on. But also you got the super alternative. But what's that middle look like? It's gonna be those kids that's from the hood that went through all the same shit that they didn't, your
Yeah.
hood went through. You done caught your phase and all type of shit. Probably did some more shit, but you not banged out, you not pressing the line
Yeah,
and
that's
none of
so
that.
true, bro.
But you still artistic though.
Yeah.
There's plenty of kids that was from where we from.
Yes, for sure.
That was skateboarding.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
pulled into that
Man,
gang.
what?
They were pulled into that gang life, but they were not about
feel
it.
me?
There's something else, you know.
You know what I'm saying? And some that didn't get put on. Like I was one of those kids. I was reading CCS magazines. I was playing Tony Hawk.
Hey,
Same,
my mom,
Yeah,
my mom
yeah.
never bought me
Come
nothing,
on.
dog, but I was going
But
through
you
that.
feel me? You a circle what you
definitely
wanted.
circle what
I
Like
want,
what?
bro.
Window shopping.
Yeah,
Man, what are we
absolutely.
talking about? People don't remember. Like
Yeah,
there's
we
plenty
were
of
just
kids
talking
like
about
that.
Still got a
magazines.
CCS membership to this day.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Skate culture is at the foundation of a lot of like
California,
for sure.
we from California.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody that gang bang, they either clown dance or they skateboarded.
Yes.
Everybody that
Yes.
gang bang today,
Fact.
I don't give a. Hey, I know a lot of you niggas that was skateboarding,
Yep.
that gang bang. I know a lot of you niggas that was clown dancing, and y'all bang now. Don't play.
That
man.
is
But that's
true.
LA
That
culture.
is
All you
true.
niggas was crump dancers. I remember. I know. I know you. But yeah, that's who I was. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I was from where I was from. I grew up where I grew up. I
Yeah.
grew up like, you know, my pops and my uncles being who they was. But like I always said, I knew something different.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like playing Tony Hawk, that's what I wanted to
Oh,
do. Like I
fuck
wanted
yeah,
to.
bro.
I saw Kareem Campbell and Chad Musket.
Oh!
Like I thought they was like the coolest people. You feel me?
Bro, Kareem
Come
Campbell,
on,
my
like
favorite, dog.
seeing that,
Chad
and then
Muska had the
Chad
fashion.
Mask, like Chad Musket, like even Rodney Mullins,
Austin.
and then bro, you get fast forward, then you get to see Baker 3. You seeing Antoine Dixon. you feel
Antoine
me?
Dixon.
Cold.
Dixon cold.
What?
Damn, dog.
Young nigga going crazy. Then you see
Yeah.
before him like TK, and then you fast forward to the Cream team with the Ice Cream Skate team, KB, TK, all these people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you starting to see
Yeah.
why like I operate the way I do because it's been something different. You know what I'm saying?
But it's that taste of the alternative that feeds into the music, right?
Right, but I'm not all the way alternative. You get me? Like
Yeah.
I'm not one of these super eclectic,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
super. Not saying they weird, but like not.
It's like this. You off the porch,
Yeah,
but you're not off the curb.
you know what I'm saying?
You're not in the streets. But
Even
you
though
like
I've been
right
into the
there,
street
you
shit.
like right there on the curb though. You just on the
I
curb.
stepped into the street
I
and
ain't
shit
in-
like that and did my
oh,
shit, but
right.
I'm
Right
not
there.
not all the way with y'all niggas. I'm not going to jail with y'all niggas.
Cause
But
definitely deal with all of the shit. You
yeah,
gotta
we deal
deal
with the same shit. Like I done been in politics, all type of
Absolutely.
shit, but that's not strictly who I am. And like I always knew it was way more to this shit. And shit, like I was saying, like reading those magazines and like just being imaginative, you know,
Yeah.
not being able to get those decks and trucks and fucking shirts and you know what I'm
chocolate,
saying, the
bro, fucking
power, the
chocolate
hookups
hoodies.
and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I remember that.
I just had my imagination. Like I was thinking, like, damn, if I had this fucking deck with these trucks,
Yeah.
like I
This
would
fit.
This would be
Yeah.
a great skateboard.
Man, what? You know how happy I was when I first got my first Angel Boy deck?
Damn.
You got an Angel Boy deck?
Yeah, I had
You
an
sick.
Angel Boy deck. Yeah, like for
Sheesh.
real.
Yeah.
But
And it was tough to order because like our parents, they wouldn't want to give them the credit card
Money,
information.
money,
man,
They're like,
what?
what? Give the credit card through
What?
the phone? What
And
you
then we
talking
didn't
about?
have too many
Not
skate
doing
shops.
none of that.
We didn't have too many skate shops in the hood that had
You
like
don't.
the decks and the trucks and all that
I
type of
remember
shit.
one skate shop, and it was on Florence and Alameda. It was Lazar, and it was a
Florence,
furniture shop.
Talking about Central.
Oh,
like
Central,
up at Central.
Warren,
Yeah.
Oh, that one's like way late. That one came out way later.
Yeah, I don't even remember how I got my deck, but
Pass
like
down.
shit.
That's how I got my first
Yeah,
deck. Pass
me and
down.
my brother would just be riding around like so I lived on 40th and Menlo. My brother, my older brother, he lived on 42nd off of 42nd Vermont, right by Manual and shit. So hood shit. My
Yeah.
dad kept it close. You know what I'm saying? But
Kept it close.
Kept it close. But I'll be over there at his grandma's house and we'll just be in the garage, just kick flipping, just ripping our shoes up and shit. Yeah, that was some good ass times, you feel me? But also in the backdrop of all of that, it's the game banging shit going
Yeah,
on. Like,
it's happening.
So I'm getting both worlds. So going back to your original question, the Renaissance, I think it's a pocket of that that's missing. You feel me? Like we not,
It appeals to both sides, right?
you feel me? Exactly. But we not extremely over here. We not extremely over here. You're not gonna see me with the like. I'm not gonna be having the blonde dreads and the dangly earring. That's
Not
just
gonna
not
happen.
me. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Not gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have this Yankee fitted on, and I'm gonna get fly, but I'm gonna talk some shit. And if you play, then you gonna find out. But I'm not all the way over there either. You know what I'm saying? But those people respect me. You know what I'm saying? Even when in the fashion world, the people that make fly shit, the designers and
Yeah.
shit, I fuck with them and they respect what I do too, because they understand that I understand what's going on for real. So I get along with them. So it's just like this middle lane that's not occupied right now that I think needs to be filled. And I think people like Pac Div and them back
Yeah.
then, They was feeling that
in
down.
in that lane for sure.
Yeah, they was in that lane to a degree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially the production, you would hear something that you would never hear coming from Pac Div. They were producing their own stuff.
You know
and it
what
was
I'm
out
saying?
there. You know, it was like, oh, this is not normal. This is
not
different.
normal. It's
Yeah.
not normal. So, yeah, I think it's just I think it's a lane for that. I think where we coming from, the people that I mentioned, we a little bit more like grittier in a sense.
Yeah.
It's not just strictly lifestyle shit. I think we are also like poetic with this shit. I think we intentional with this shit. But yeah, like we just making our own thing, and I think that renaissance is gonna be something that LA hasn't seen before.
Yeah, and then, like pushing your style of music, how do you battle like trying to fit in this new social media algorithm? How do you like?
I don't.
Like, do you
I don't
do
fight
your
that
way?
battle.
You don't.
I don't fight that
Okay.
battle. I just do me.
You don't.
You know what I'm saying? And
You just could trying to like.
I just let it fly, and then whoever catch it, they catch it. You feel
Yeah.
me? But I'm not gonna be doing no clown shit.
Yeah.
So you're specifically like against sort of the TikTokification of
No,
music.
I'm not against using TikTok as a tool, but
Yeah.
once you start making music specifically for the algorithm,
Yeah.
then I
Yeah.
start to question.
Can't
Like,
reach.
You know,
Can't reach in this shit.
You over
Yeah.
here making music that it's gonna be catchy. Shit is gonna be catchy because I be liking some of them TikTok songs. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Really.
Like,
Even the AI ones.
man,
dog,
what?
sometimes, bro,
Even
what
the
fuck?
AI ones.
I listen to some shit I found out about on TikTok shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's this guy I always bring up, Johnny Valentine. He got super big on TikTok. He basically had a song, like it was a slowed down version, and in the video, it's always the same thing. He'll drop something, or something happens where he has to go down. He looks up slow motion, and
Yeah.
he like falls in love with a girl there.
oh word, yeah.
So when I say TikTokification, it's like that kind of thing, because you sort of need to have like a thing that you
Yeah,
can repeat
yeah.
over and over for
Absolutely.
the modern era, so that you can feed your audience
Right.
the same thing over and over, and they're like, oh, I like this guy. I'll watch like
Yeah.
the 50 videos of the
Right.
same thing going on and on.
Shit, I fall into it. Like, it's a strategy to it. You just gotta find it. You gotta find your own way of doing it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
that's what I fuck with. Like,
Yeah.
I be fucking with TikTok and just like trying to navigate that and finding what's my thing. You get me? Like, so I'm not against the TikTokification of it. I'm only against it when you're specifically making songs for a machine.
Right.
Because now you're taking away the human element
Yeah,
of
you
it. You're
are.
taking away the human connection from it. You're taking away the intention that when you wrote that motherfucker, like, you wanted to make somebody feel something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think you take that away, you take away the soul of music. It don't even necessarily gotta be rap. It's just any type of music. It's a human thing. It's
Yeah.
a human connection. It's a form of human communication. So once you start making it for some shit that ain't human,
Yeah.
just to catch, you losing the fucking plot.
Yeah.
You losing the whole, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna connect with who it's gonna connect with, and it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. I'm not making no music for TikTok. Now, if it catch on TikTok, cool. I'm gonna do the TikTok shit as far as like finding my lane and being consistent with it. And I think that's what it is, the consistency that TikTok
Yeah.
provides in social media that I fuck with. But I'm not doing like the super clown shit. I'm gonna have fun though.
But look, you don't do that, but that's why you put more detail into your videos, into your the way
Yeah.
you put the music, so that way that small window that you do catch your attention.
For sure.
I think
And,
people
yeah.
they do a lot of mid music, but they do a lot of gimmicks to try to sell you that music.
That's a cold one.
Yeah,
I think
That's a good point right
I think
there.
for you, it's like you're very intentional, and then that way when I go to your profile, I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this fool ain't playing.
No,
like,
I'm not.
I'm like,
And
this fool ain't
then
playing.
I understand like what platforms are for what.
Yeah.
So Instagram is gonna be your more elevated content. It's gonna be your more. It's like your highlight reel.
Yeah,
you
the
want
highlight
your
reel.
premiere shit, your platinum shit on there. TikTok, motherfuckers just want to see you regular. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
They want to see your everyday. The shit that
Yeah.
go viral don't be the super like.
Curated shit on
Yeah,
there.
it's not because people sick of that low key
Yeah.
now.
They
You know
are,
what I mean?
they are.
Like I understand that people are sick of just the makeup of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So TikTok, I get you could get a little more loose on TikTok. You ain't got to worry about getting a cut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about
be
putting
your regular
together a
self
fit.
on
You
that
could be
motherfucker.
dumb regular. And that's why I love TikTok. I fuck with that. And then you just find your lane within that shit. I do music on there. I get my fits off on there. I talk shit. I talk boxing on there. Like I'm huge into boxing, heavy. I just had a sparring day today. But
Fire.
yeah, that's my thing. You feel me? So yeah, it's just finding your lane and
Yeah, and I can really
Run with it.
appreciate when you, for that one video, you put out the black and white. It's it draws you in. It's a little slower, so you're not like trying to scroll away.
Yeah.
It really is intentional, and you can feel it.
Yeah, you can feel
And
it.
that like I'm here to say a message. I'm here to talk directly to the people that are going to listen to me. And anyone else that doesn't, well, you're not my audience.
Exactly. And you got to be okay with some people.
Yes.
And everybody not going to be your audience. I'm cool with that. Like, not everybody going to have the same taste level as you. You might like some shoes and then they fire as fuck to you, but somebody else is whatever. You know what I mean? You can have a fresh pair of MF Dooms on right now. To us, like, that's into the culture and sneaker culture, we like, damn, how you do? You got some fresh Pharrell NERD SBs? Like, what? You just popped out with them? You popped out with some Huffquakes? But to somebody else, it's like, I don't get it.
I'm lost.
So it's not for you, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I'm a very, I curate my sound for people that fuck with the curation.
People that look at the details. Look at the details.
You get me? Like, I speak a certain language for certain people.
And the beauty of music, bro, that there's a lane for that.
It is.
You just gotta create your own movement, and people, if you really believe it and shorten your music, it'll catch on.
Yeah.
It'll catch on.
And that's where you make the real fans.
And that's where you make the real
You know
fans.
what I
We're gonna
mean?
buy the vinyl, a shirt, a sweater, and a jacket.
You're gonna pull up to the show.
Yep.
You gonna, if I have an event, we gonna have a running event. You might pull up to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you really curate an experience. You curate your sound. You curate the experience, and everybody leave and go home happy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't expect the motherfuckers that like drill music to fuck with my shit. I'm not talking to you.
Not even looking
I'm not
for
talking to you. Like, I'm talking to some,
whole other
cool dudes.
demographic.
You feel me? For the hoes, all that shit.
Thinking about audiences, I think the attention span generally is getting shorter.
It's getting
I
shorter.
think
Yeah.
we went from
sure.
like 4 verses to like what, 2 verses a song.
Yeah.
We
If
found
that.
something that works for
Now
us
you
as
can
far
do-
as like verses and hooks.
Shit, you could do one verse and one hook.
Yeah,
It
right.
can low key, you can low key come hook, verse, hook, and you.
That's it, right?
And then have a perfect
That's
You
loop.
pretty
gotta
much
think about
what's
the
sticking
Boss
right
Man
now.
D-Lo do minute 30.
Yeah.
Like his biggest record.
I think that's
minute
average,
30.
no? Minute 30, 2 minutes.
And,
a
and,
song?
and it
2
forces you
minutes.
to rewind that shit.
Yeah, especially
Replay
if you have
value.
a perfect loop too. That's
Yeah.
another trick. But for me, I just go based off of whatever the song is feeling
Whatever it
like.
feels.
Yeah.
I might fuck around. I'll do 2 verses, hook, a bridge, fucking pre-hook, post-hook. You feel me? Like, I really get into the songwriting aspect of it because I listen to more R&B than anything. I think a
same.
lot of you niggas need to listen to more
Facts.
R&B. When it comes to like
Facts.
song structure and shit
That's
like
true.
that.
Yeah, because the arrangement is big.
Arrangement
at this
is
point in time,
huge.
as far as like
What?
with music. That's
Yeah.
what's
That's my
more
favorite
so
part.
the biggest part right now. The
That's my
arrangement.
favorite part of
for
making
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in creating the creative process of making a song, that's my favorite shit. Arranging, cause I'm right. If the engineer's right here, I'm right beside him. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do this. Let's drop this here. Let's bring in that bass.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead
That's
and
the fun
do a
part.
drop.
What's your
Yeah.
writing process like? Do you punch in? Do you write?
I actually write. Like, niggas be surprised when I actually pull out a fucking pad with
Okay.
paper and a pen and I write that shit. Like, I'm into that.
That's
It'll
fire,
take
though.
me a little
Hell
bit.
yes.
You feel me? But like, at the end of the day, we authors.
Yeah.
You know
There's
what I'm
something
saying?
meaningful to
It's
that, having a
meaningful.
process like that.
It's meaningful. I can actually see my words. And then they say you're supposed to, like, when you're taking notes, you retain info easier when you actually write it. Because now I'm repeating what you're saying, repeating it to myself to
Damn
put it on
right.
here. You get me? And then, like, as I'm writing it, I'm seeing it. So it's the same thing with music.
Yeah.
Like, I'm writing this shit down. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing my mistakes. You might see some arrows. Like, let me switch this line and shit
Yeah.
like that. I think a lot of it goes back into the intentional shit. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of that was lost. Then, yeah, I write on my phone sometimes when it's convenient. But if I got the choice, I'm going to write it down. Because I don't want everything to be just on my phone. Like, we can't have our whole life on this shit. We got to
Nah, for
take
sure.
away.
You gotta step away.
You
Gotta
feel
move
me?
that-
You got to
move
take
yourself
away
from
and
that
actually,
motherfucker.
like, let's go analog in this shit, man. Let's go old school with this shit and
Yeah.
really write this shit down. So, yeah, that's my process. I'll write and, yeah, and then I'll do my shit.
I also wanted to like just hear you talk about like your single that pissed me off.
Yeah, it
like,
pissed
how
me
that came
off.
about and, like,
Hell yeah, I was mad as fuck. I was mad.
Straight as fuck.
I was going
Straight
through
up.
some shit.
That's
You
not
know what I'm
being
saying?
intentional.
What? Just lost a job. You feel me?
Yeah.
Pissed. I was in a little situation with I was working with somebody from a certain record label who pissed me off. I had to snap on, bruh. I was ready to do some whole other shit, like trip out, end up in jail about it, but I just channeled my creativity.
Yeah.
I heard the beat. Shout out Walt Mansey, man. He produced it. Walt is crazy. He's one of those people, when we talk about that Renaissance, you got to mention him. You got to mention Walt. That boy is insane. Walt Mansey, Corey G, JR. Them three off the top, when it comes to production.
You got the JR plug?
Who, me?
I'm going to be quiet. We're going to talk about that on camera. I just know that's somebody I'm trying to get with.
That's my son, man.
Yes, in fact, he did. He was acting. That's what we're going to be quiet. You're great.
How has like the reception been like?
This shit has been crazy. But back to the process, my bad. So I was just mad as fuck. And then I just wrote about it. I heard the beat. And then I start with a hook first. You know, when I write, my process is like, what could I say to convey how I'm feeling in a way that, I don't know, like normal person would say, like it set the tone. Exactly. Yeah. And then I have a knack for like catching on to like some catchy shit without being too gimmicky. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, don't piss me off, don't get me mad. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna keep saying that. It's like a mantra. You feel me? I can keep saying that, and I say, and then I'm gonna tell you what I'm going through in between each line. And I think that became a thing where people related to it. And I think going to your reception question, that's why it's been received so good and so well, because we are going through 2025 been fading this bad. Yeah. 2025 been fucking us over. I ain't gonna lie. So
year, I'm not gonna lie.
And also I wanted to make that a thing where it wasn't just about me. Yeah, I'm talking about what I'm personally going through, but you could relate, you could relate, you could relate. Everybody could relate, because it could be a bitch that didn't call your phone, pissed you off. You know what I'm saying? A boss pissed you off.
Yeah.
Your car done gave out. You know what I'm saying? You blew your tire. You got to pay $300-$500 for a tire. That pissed you off. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got your order wrong at the spot. Pissed off. You
definitely do that.
Man, I said oat milk, not whole milk. Bro. Yeah, like no dairy. Now my day fucked up because I'm lactose intolerant. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted the oat milk, bitch. Like what are we doing? Pissed me off. But yeah, a lot of people related to that shit. So that's why the reception has been good. I wanted to make something outside of just myself. Yep. Just way more relatable, and everybody can relate to being pissed off
right now, especially.
You feel me? Especially right now, like where we in a time where
art is at the forefront of revolution, dog. So I think that's important, you know, to speak actually how you're feeling, because that means the people are feeling that way too.
Look at every era. Art has always been the rally cry for whatever going on in any type of culture, in any type of time, no matter what genre of music. We don't get people like, we don't get a Rage Against the Machine without, you know, what they going through. We fighting against the system. You don't get a Bob Marley without what's going on in Jamaica. You don't get a fucking Gil Scott-Heron with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of our best shit came from the struggle. Like, as artists, it's our job. It's not even our job. This is us by nature. We're defined by nature. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna talk about what's going on. You feel me? And like you mentioned, Kendrick, we gonna be all right. That was a rally cry. That was a revolutionary song. You feel me? In Black history and just history in general in America. Absolutely. American history. So anytime you think outside of yourself, it becomes bigger than you. And I think that's what I felt like I was doing with. That's what I was doing with Piss Me Off. Like, people gonna relate to it. It's not just about me. 2025 fucking us up. Everybody damn near unemployed.
You said oat milk, bro. Huh?
Said oat milk.
I said oat milk.
Said oat milk, goddamn.
Everybody, like, if you're gonna play that, and it's gonna be a line in there that you relate to. You know what I mean? So that's where I was at with it. And
I did see the Effective Immediately shout out, Gina Views and DJ Head.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope.
That was hard. That was hard. I was not expecting that. Yeah. Fuck no, I wasn't expecting that. Cause I got this thing where I be in my own little world. I be in my own bubble. Yeah. And I gotta get better at playing the game. You know, in LA and just in the industry. You gotta campaign. You gotta shake hands, kiss babies. I don't be liking people. So I just be in the crib, or I'm at the park doing pull-ups and dips and shit, or I'm at the boxing gym. And I don't really be going to these mixy events like that because niggas is weird. And people are weird. Yeah. And I don't be liking to play the game like that. But I'm trying to
he don't understand that this is wrestling.
It's wrestling, but
it's really
exactly.
It is exhausting, dude.
It is.
So often.
It's very exhausting, bro.
But it's
very exhausting, but it's definitely wrestling.
It's what Silas tell me. Like, Silas, he's a manager of mine, like project manager and shit like that. And his thing is like, you know what your problem is? You too real. Like, you too much of a real nigga that stand on manhood. I stand on manhood a lot of the time. No, it is, but at the same time, I get what he's saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Because back to the issue that I had with old boy that was at a label or whatever, it came down to some man shit, and he was just saying like a lot of these dudes ain't men. You feel me? And that's where my problem is. I really believe in standing 10 toes firm on man time, for better or for worse, and standing on your integrity. And a lot of people are not integral in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm not really outside with these niggas. Like, I don't be liking y'all because y'all weird. Right. You know? And I've had my experience with a lot of weird people and this music shit. So, so to see that compliment, and they been knowing me for a while, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was the first person to go on Effective immediately in freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Went crazy. So to see that, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Because I'm not used to getting cosigns. I'm not used to being, like, in the media like that. Like, I'll say I got a little chip on my shoulder because it's a lot of people that do way less than what we doing over here that get way more credit. Yeah. Get your credit. I'm all for LA winning. Yeah. But don't shun or ignore or wait till you see the big cosign to come fuck with, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that's really pushing it, that's really pushing the envelope when it come to making this shit look good. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people play favorites, and for sure. It's a lot of favorites. It's a lot of politics. So I just already automatically in my brain, when I put something out, I'm not even expecting a lot of crazy feedback or cosign or media coverage and shit like that, you know? So that's why I be appreciative for any little bit that I get. Yeah. For the people that really pay attention, because I know it's about the music first. Because I know I'm not out here doing no crazy shit. I'm not out here being a clown. I'm not out here kissing ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you genuinely fuck with what I'm doing. So I appreciate that, you know?
And as far as like networking, like how do you go about that? Are you like kind of chill on that?
Except my manager out there.
Yeah, right. Shit, see, I got Salas. He's a real politicker. Yeah. Shout out to Salas. He been in the game for a long time. Yeah. Shit, you got people like Marcel that fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? That real, like this dude right here. You don't even need to talk. He gonna talk for you. But he also is like a hell of a people person.
Yeah, he's a great person.
You know what I'm saying? Very respectful dude, respectable dude at that too. You know what I'm saying? And like, tenacious, really gonna go for it, gonna campaign for you. Like, this is a good friend to have. Yeah, for sure. You gotta have a friend like this that's gonna campaign for you.
I see him
without even no hidden objectives, no ulterior motives. Like, if he believe in you, he gonna really like let it be known. Yeah. If you fuck with your shit, he gonna post that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, as far as networking, I got good people in my corner, but I know how to work a room. Like,
it's important though to have a team of like that complements you very well and is able to fill in these holes that like will make the movement keep going. You know?
Nah, I know how to work a room. Like, I'm not one of them awkward people that just be in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, look at me.
No. Nah, but sometimes I am. I'm like that. If I gotta observe some shit, but when it comes to shit, I know how to work a room and do what I'm supposed to, but do I like it a lot of the time?
Oh, no, I already know how it is.
Not with music people.
Being with artists, you get a lot of everybody's egos showing. Yeah. And it gets weird, and you see it, and you be like, oh,
that's why I don't do any features. Yeah. That's why I don't be featuring people outside the homies. Yeah. Because of the ego shit. Yeah. Ego is the shit that fucks up a lot of movement for the city. You a local celebrity, dog. You in the city. You can't go to New York and sell out a show. Yeah. What are we doing here? Niggas get on in LA and think they made fucking Purple Rain or Thriller. Like, what are we doing?
That is LA's biggest problem, though.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of people that aren't even from here. They'll get here, and as soon as they get here, they're saying, "Oh, I'm already in LA."
Man, like, come on, man. That's been fucking up the game. And you speaking to the transplants. Like, they've been fucking up LA just overall. Yep. Now, some cool ones. You know, I kick it with a couple like that. We like this. But for the most part, it be a lot of the transplants that be fucking up the rep for LA because y'all moving here on some opportunistic shit. Y'all start moving weird. Yeah. Y'all start having just weird ways about y'all, and now we suffering from it. Like we getting
and then they're putting the position to curate music and represent us, and you be like, what the fuck?
And and those be the people, like, they be the people that's in the music industry that got influence in this shit. Yeah. And got the nerve to try to tell us about what LA need to do. Mm-hmm. Like, what? You forgot where you at? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, something bad happened to you now, and that goes back to the industry shit. This is why we get the bad rep because of shit like that. Y'all be testing us and y'all be playing, and then you wondering why you getting stripped. Because you playing. You forgot where you at. Like, we not playing those type of games, bro. Like, chill.
Nah, for sure.
That's why I'm proud to be a part of Cult Media, because we're all about authenticity.
Yeah,
We're all
it is,
from
bro,
LA,
for sure.
born and raised.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
South Central, dog.
South
Yeah,
Central,
it's
and
good
we
to see
need
somebody
more of
from
that.
South Central win,
Of
dog.
course.
It's
Of
always
course.
every time I see someone from South Central like succeeding, bro.
Yeah.
Love, bro.
Oh,
I love
same.
seeing
Sure.
that shit
Yeah.
because there's so much talent there, dog.
It
There's
is.
just no more resources. There's not enough
None.
resources, dog.
None. And then it's just so much shit that, like, that'll just hold you back. You know what I'm saying? It's a different thing because for me, like I said, I was able to go see different shit. So I always knew it was something bigger than like this block, just even this section. It's something bigger than Vermont Square. You know what I'm saying? It's something bigger than 90th and Vermont. Like, I was getting bussed out to Paul Revere from middle school.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting bussed from fucking.
But those makes the differences, right?
It make
Those
a difference.
experiences, Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck Brentwood was.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
does.
I didn't
It
know.
changes you.
Listen, let me. I'm gonna put it in perspective. When I was living off of 40th and Menlo, I went to Menlo Elementary School. You know what I'm saying? And then once I went to middle school, I never went to school with white people. You know what I'm saying? I never went to school
Same.
with Persian people. I didn't know what none of that shit was. So being bused out there, that shit was like a culture shock, especially coming from damn near the east side, like off
Yeah.
of Vermont. You know what I'm saying?
Call that the Upper East Side.
Yeah, because you know now they trying to say anything past Western or Normandy is the east side.
That's
They crazy. They tripping.
sick.
Yeah, like we still the west
Because
side.
that's where it really start getting really hood at.
Yeah,
On Western,
yeah,
and that's
yeah.
where it really
You
start
start seeing
getting
the
hood.
bars
But
on
it's
the
east of
window.
the 110, right? That's
It's-
what we
no, we
divided
west.
up.
It's like
that's still
Vermont
west
is
of the
still west of the
110.
110.
It's just that, literally.
Once you
get
hit
to
Broadway,
Western,
that's the east side.
Yeah.
But people be saying once you get to Western, like that's where it started
yeah,
getting
that's
tricky.
the real West Side, West
Yeah,
LA.
well,
niggas.
right, exactly.
Not to be disrespectful, but
I agree
Man.
with that, man. I grew up in Maywood,
I know where
Atlantic and
Maywood
Slauson
is.
area.
Yeah, man, I be up
Nice.
at Big
No
Al
one knows about
Pizzeria.
Maywood, man.
I be at Big Al's. That's why. I fuck with
Hey,
Big
you ever
Al's
shopped at
Pizzeria.
BJ Clothes right there on King of Vermont? That's the
BJ
spot,
Clothes?
Right? Yeah.
Bell sales.
For you to call it BJ Clothes is just not.
I don't know the original.
Bell
Bell
sales.
sales.
But that was long before. What
Yeah.
years was that?
I mean, shit.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't shopping for Pro
All
Clothes
right.
yet.
Yeah.
Nah, I
Nah,
mean,
we
that's
was in
just-
there. We was Dickies.
Yeah, that's our whole thing.
Shirts,
Bell
Bell
sales.
sales. That's like
Yeah.
our little slouching damn near.
I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying? It's like
quick
King
one.
Donut.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Get a fresh
That was the
white
whole. Man, what?
You can
Come on, man.
you can get a lot of stuff out of Bell Sales back in the day.
Just in that
Like,
little square right there, you can
in
get
that,
you a lot.
bruh, for sure.
I'm talking about when Goldenberg was there.
Man, Golden.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
Yeah.
was never there when Goldenberg was there.
What? Who
You ain't never
wasn't?
got a Kool-Aid out of King's
You're
Donut.
tripping right now.
You feel me? You ain't never got the Chinese food in the same
I'm a
plaza.
T-Town legend. What are you
You
talking
never
about?
did that.
Like,
You
that's
never
what you
did
don't
that.
understand. Like,
You never
I
got
am
the
a-
orange
All right.
chicken special and then went and got the
divisive,
Kool-Aid
Yeah,
after.
We
nah,
so
I
divisive.
graduated manual.
You never
man,
got
I went there
the you
all
never
4
went and got
years.
the 12 donut holes with the Kool-Aid early morning.
That's an every morning thing. What are you talking
Crazy
about?
sugar overload.
That's breakfast.
That was breakfast.
That's
We go
breakfast
there
when
and
you
get
go
the
to for
donut
class.
holes, Kool-Aid before we get on the bus, go to Paul Revere. But back to that, that's what expanded my mind and made me know like it's way more to this shit.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I didn't know Bel Air was real until one of my best friends who was Persian invited me to his house.
Yeah.
He lived in Bel Air. I thought this shit was just a fucking show. Shout out to Shaddad. But he invited me to his crib. One, I was tripping about the fact that his dad picked him up. Like, just seeing people's parents pick him up was a thing. Because our parents, like,
Take the bus.
Yeah.
not
Get
even,
home.
we taking the bus, we getting bussed out there, but nigga, our people is working.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you're
saying?
right.
They're working.
They're
Your
working.
people got enough time to come pick you up and scoop you, take you to the house. And then this is the time where he had the new fresh Cadillac. This was when the Escalades was going crazy.
Right.
You feel me? He pick us up. We go to Bel Air. Like, his pops own all these pizza and candy shops, so his mom got like full spread of candy, pizza, food, all type of shit. He got the heated pool, trampoline, both game systems. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, he's
Xbox
cracking.
and PS. You feel me?
He's
But
definitely cracking.
that was like, oh shit. Nah, this ain't just it.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't just this block. You feel me? Like, I'm seeing these big ass houses. Like, he overlooking the whole city, his house right on the hill.
Yeah.
Like, man, I need part of this. So that does a lot, and I was glad I was able to experience that early.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You do that for 3 years, and then you go to Palisades High School down the street from the beach. So now my mind is like, man, nah, I need to get it. I need to go get some more. And then fucking sophomore year, went to Eastside in Lancaster. Terrible.
Damn, what a crazy flip.
Crazy
whole
flip.
flip, for
Whole
sure.
flip. First day, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Even within the county,
Like,
Where the Persians at, bro?
what? Everybody ugly? Like, what are we doing? What type of shit is this? Am I at a continuation school? But shout out to them though, man. But,
Yeah, for sure.
even
And-
within the county, the realities are so jarring.
yeah.
man,
So,
what?
Because, like I said, I grew up in Maywood. Immediately after high school, I went to go work for a producer at Beats by Dre.
Yeah,
I'm like the only Mexican guy there. It's just, and it's in Santa Monica. It's a weird vibe
It
to be
is.
around. And I never really felt accepted. You know, obviously I'm a young kid trying to be in film and producing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, even within our own city, we're not necessarily accepted.
there's parts
Yeah,
of LA that I
you're
didn't.
right.
I still ain't never been to. I just started now playing up in Highland Park. Like, I fucking love Highland Park.
I love Highland Park too.
Man, you feel me? Come on,
Hey,
I
the
fuck
food
with
over
be
there,
up
dog,
off
the
the feed.
food
You feel
over
me?
there,
Add
On
50
York
seconds.
and shit,
Come on, man.
yeah.
Catch me up there, Blind Barber and all that, man. Gold
Blind
Line.
Barber, man. We had a great
be
night
up
at
at
Blind
Gold
Barber.
Line. You ain't never been to Checker Hall.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I
I'm
put
not
you
that.
on.
I'm not that.
Yeah, I
versed.
be up in Highland Park for real.
Highland Park is
That's my
popping
little
over
duck
there.
off.
Yeah,
You feel me? I might have
say.
put this bottle.
You blew it.
That's my little duck off. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gonna run into too many people you know over there.
Yeah, for
Nah, I know. But yeah,
Nah,
but
for
yeah,
sure.
that just expanded my mind, just going out there, just seeing different shit. So I always kept that, and I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
especially going to Paul Revere and fucking Pally, and then shit, I'm getting buzzed. I got the damn near one of the worst buzz. We damn near delinquents on this motherfucking. Like,
much.
it's a lot of people that I know that's in jail now, still from like middle school, free ties. But
Golly.
yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, being the only person from where you from, up in these spaces, these white spaces, we could call a spade a spade. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how I was in some honor classes. I started taking some honor classes. I'm the only black person up in that bitch.
That's gonna happen.
You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
where you was at.
Man, what? Come on, bro.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
but
And-
that also helped. Like, I'm able to just talk to anybody
Yeah.
while remaining myself and relate to them
It,
too.
it gives you confidence to be able to
course,
get
hell
into
yeah.
these
I can-
spaces for sure.
Man, what? I'm gonna talk CCS magazine skateboarding shit
Hell
with
yeah.
you if you a skater. You feel me? I'm gonna talk Baker 3 with you. I'm gonna talk comic books to the kid that's into the nerd, not even nerd shit, but into the comic books and shit.
yeah.
I talk about that shit all day with them. Feel me? You could talk politics with the Crips. Like, we could talk all that shit. Like,
Kick any
and
kind of combo.
any type of combo
Yeah.
while remaining myself
That's
and
a very
still being
well-versed person.
knowledgeable.
But I think it took for you to travel, right?
It does,
And that's what
yeah.
it was. Like,
Yes.
that's why I'm grateful for being where I'm from, but also being able to go out and seeing different
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
Because some people just stay in the hood, go to school in the hood, and that's all they know.
That's all they know.
But
for
I
sure.
already knew from jump, like, I'm, like, bro, it's like, I don't know, like, my imagination kind of saved me a lot.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I'm on a bus, even though I'm on a bus and it's chaotic and shit like that, like, I'm looking out the window and I'm seeing these big ass houses and I'm seeing
Yeah,
these
sheesh.
foreigns and shit like that, and I'm just like, that shit is there. That shit is obtainable.
There for the
Yeah.
taking.
And I'm seeing that every day. That's gonna change your perspective versus like people that's just the homies that's just here.
Yeah.
That's all they see. Like, nah, do you not know, like, shit, all we gotta do is take a 30-minute drive, 20-minute drive, and we
Change
seeing
the
some
whole
other
thing for you.
shit.
Yeah.
You
Whole
feel me?
different world.
Exactly. So I still do that shit to this day. So you might catch me walking around Larchmont, you feel me, looking at these houses, you know what I'm saying, and like manifesting. I'll be at Manhattan Beach a lot. I got my regular spots, so it's not a shock when I live
Yeah.
over there. You know what I'm saying? And they know me already. You feel me? Yeah, all that shit. I really believe in that. Just because of those moments in those days and times over there.
Yeah, but also it takes a lot of courage for you to like get out of your own little block.
For
and
sure.
go out there, go out, live in another state for a fucking half a year and
Shit, a whole nother
expand,
country.
another country. Like you say, another country,
Another
bro.
country, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We do appreciate you pulling up. And
Man, appreciate y'all having
what
me.
can we expect from you in the next 6 months that we should look out for? Even like,
Yeah.
what are you building onto?
Some more fly shit, man. You feel me? We got 1016 coming up October 16th. I'm gonna drop something special that day.
Nice.
Got my next single coming up next month. Shooting that this weekend, actually.
Oh, that's fire.
We still pushing Piss Me Off. Piss Me Off.
Piss Me
out
Off.
right now. SHAM1016. Available everywhere. Shit. Yeah, and just working on this album. Working on Everybody's Enemy too. Working to push that 2026.
That's
You know
hard.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we just building that up. Building up the profile. You
Yeah.
can expect more traveling. Shit, I might be in New York some more. You know what
I
I'm saying?
love
Nah,
New York.
nah,
I
nah.
love New York. I
Gonna
love
be in New York
York.
some more, specifically Harlem. Shout out to my Harlem niggas, man.
Harlem.
Shout out to my Harlem
Are you
niggas,
checking in with
man.
Dame Dash though?
Hell no. Hell no, that boy is fried. That boy is fried.
Checking in with them.
He
That's
fried. Hell no. But shout out to my Harlem guys,
sure.
man. Shit, yeah, just more of that, just more traveling and just expanding. Just trying to just touch down in different territories.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? Like pushing this renaissance.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like even though I love LA, you got to get out this.
You gotta get out. You gotta get out.
That's what That's what we doing. That's the whole.
Because when you
process.
come back, you appreciate it different.
Yeah, of course, but also at the same time, you just gain new
Yep.
fan base. Not even fan base, but you gain new supporters. You gain just new connects. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, like LA, just being here so long, it'd be like, what else is there to do?
Yeah.
But get rich. You
Hey
know what I'm
man,
saying?
go get cracking and then come back.
Go get cracking. and
That's
come
it.
back, for
That's
sure.
the motto.
And then
Go
get
get cracking and then come back.
Yeah.
That's it. Period.
I'm
That's
just
the
Shout out
energy.
Black Sam for sure.
sure.
Shout out Black Sam. I'm gonna die saying that one.
Hey, I love
He don't
that.
know. He don't know how much.
That's
That
a
was
great
the
way-
greatest
That's a
line.
great mantra, little motto.
Man,
right
that's
there,
it. Go
for
get
sure.
cracking.
Hey,
and
that's the
then come
title of the
back.
episode. Get cracking and come back.
There you
That's
go.
what
That's
we-
it.
That's what we
Straight
on
like
for
that.
sure. But yeah, that's
Yo,
what we on.
Thank you. I appreciate you for
Man,
you
appreciate y'all.
blessing your energy, dog,
Come on,
and sharing your
I'll
story.
be
and,
back for sure.
and the
and,
wisdom,
for
bro.
sure.
6 months.
And you know what? Anything
For
that we
sure,
could
we'll be
do
back.
to like
Hell
assist and because we're here to support creatives
Hell
and people
yeah.
from the communities, bro.
For sure, it's love.
I also
We
have
there.
I have one more thing.
What's up?
I was listening to the D&D to
Yeah.
that album that you
Yeah,
dropped.
player made melodies.
And I was listening to it and I laughed hearing this because you said we holding hands in Target, so you know I'm smacking raw. Like you said so much and it's so true at the same time, and just in those 2 lines, I was like, bro, what the fuck? I had
So
to
you
go
know
back
I'm
again.
smacking
If we,
raw.
you
I had
know
to-
I'm hitting raw. If I'm in Target with you,
Yeah,
Holding
yeah.
hands?
That's a
holding
look.
hands.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a reason.
yeah.
We're holding hands
That's
in
like
Target.
lot.
fuck a date.
yeah.
Think we are locked in. I'm in this motherfucker raw.
Before marriage, dog.
That is, it really is.
Yeah, it
Bitch, I
is.
bought you some honeybee pads.
Nigga.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. We really in there. Like we not
that
going
shit-
nowhere.
That's dope.
You already know, like that, and it goes back to the relatability. Like,
Yeah.
That's deep, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, for sure. No, for
Come
sure.
You
on,
said
bro.
so much and just in that one
Yeah.
little liner, I was
I don't
like,
take
on.
anybody to
yeah,
Target,
yeah.
dog.
you can't. That shit is sacred.
Nah, it is.
You either go by yourself with your mom, by yourself, or girlfriend.
Yep.
That's it. What? Target? You want to go where? I don't even know if I don't even know if I fuck with you like that. We can't even go to Target.
It is
right now.
personal.
It's personal as fuck. It's just like you got your favorite food spots, and then you got Target. You can't. You gotta keep those sacred. Because
Yeah.
you take a girl to any of those, she gonna start. You feel me? Target.
Yeah.
Even though y'all
Target
did
dropped them
bullshit,
down.
y'all did bullshit with the DEI shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Y'all did
Call 'em out.
bullshit. Make it right.
Make it
But
right.
make it right. But yeah, that lets you know it's serious. I think things are getting pretty serious. You go to Target.
Sheesh, and we appreciate that. And any last
y'all.
thoughts? Any last thoughts?
Man, just expect way more videos, visuals, and shit like that. Y'all already be still in the sauce, but you know I'm gonna come up with some new shit. Always, you can't re-rock the original, man.
Sick.
Oh, nah.
I'm just saying, man. I'm coming through with pure, man. Y'all shit be stepped on, man.
Because I was studying you're like, oh shit, the lighting was fire here.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Oh, no, he's-
you around. All you gotta do is just holler at me. I'm
He
down
got
to
it.
work. I'm down to
Definitely
help,
got it.
man.
That's
Come
all
on,
I'm
you ain't gotta
saying.
steal. You ain't gotta re-rock it. You ain't gotta shortstop me, man. Come fuck with the
Come
source.
fuck with him.
You know what I mean?
He
I
might be a
appreciate
filmmaker.
y'all.
Might be a filmmaker.
Come on, man.
coming
Might be.
soon.
We gonna do
Sheesh.
that. We doing
Hey, I
outside
appreciate
the
you.
music shit.
Make sure you guys tap in. Make sure you tap in with the
Come on,
homie,
man.
and keep it music and keep the music alive out here.
Come on, now.
Very
for
important.
All day.
And we are.